JCPenney. Offers and conditions and exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
The United States Postal Service has been around since 1775, and since then, you can rely on the Postal Service to make sure what matters to you gets to your mailbox. You'd think you could improve on that. But now, with informed delivery notifications, you'll know when those important packages and letters are coming to your mailbox, with an email every morning telling you what's on the way. It's the reliability of the United States Postal Service matched with the technology of today. It's time to get peace of mind. Sign up now for free at informeddelivery.com. Informed Delivery. If it's in the mail, it's in your email.
Yeah, lost my job, but unfortunately,
When you were 18, the house you turned into a home. UIS Insurance and Investments protects what you love and provides security when you need it most. As an independent insurance agency,
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99 WFRO.
So if it sounds a little different tonight, it's because we're in this enclosed booth that is really no ability. And so John and I are what? How close are we to this glass?
I'm out of breath.
I know, there you go. We tried. It just didn't work out. But, you were up here 2 years ago, and it was a good omen because we won the ball.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and then again 4 years ago.
Was it a bad night?
No, it was warm, if I remember. But I think that's when John Cahill was on the sidelines. If I'm not mistaken, probably maybe 4 years ago. They call him Incognito. Anyways, it's been glad to be here.
So was you, Currency, and Cahill that night?
No, well, Currency was down up here.
Okay.
I think Olo was up here.
Oh, okay.
And I ran into John on the sidelines.
Scott, what's your thought on this game? Obviously, it would be a big game. John and I were talking about, had this been the last week of the regular season, and these two teams tied with playoff points trying to get into the playoffs, from that perspective, it'd be huge. But I think for us, for momentum heading into the playoffs, this is really a big game.
Yes, this is a big game. I think the Fremont people, just from listening to coaches down on the sideline, didn't get a chance to talk to anybody, but they're looking forward to this game. This is a momentum builder for sure. And anytime you can go in this conference with, what would be 4 wins now, correct?
Correct.
Against 2 losses is outstanding. And then taking that momentum into the playoffs, obviously, is very, very important.
Well, we are just about ready for the kickoff. Don't forget, Ross will take on Parma Normandy next week at Don Paul Stadium. And the three of us will be there right here on Eagle 99. You guys ready for kickoff? Seems like this pregame took about 15 hours, so I'm ready.
It was a long one, a tough one, but we're ready for a good game tonight. And it just has such a different feel than any other game we've done. We're really far away from the field. We are kind of in like an echo chamber.
Right.
So it definitely has a different feel.
All right, Ross will receive the ball. They'll be going to our left here at the Glass Bowl. The lights are on. There's about 12 people in the stands, and we're ready for kickoff. Maybe a little more. Not many, right, John?
No, I mean, there can't be 100 on our side.
It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be taken on the bounce at the 20. And I believe that's Spencer Price up to the 25 to the 26-yard line, and that's where Ross will take over. First down and 10. And, Scott, we were talking about kicking's going to be an issue tonight because both our kickers are in COVID protocols here this evening. So our kickoffs, when we kick off, are going to be a little bit different. And you said LeBron's is going to handle that job?
Yeah, LeBron's will kick off tonight, and, he's a good athlete. He's a tough kid, so I'm sure he'll find some ways to be successful and do some different things. And, it gives us another guy to cover kicks as well.
Well, Holmes is in the shotgun. Looks like we're going to start with 2 running backs here. And you also said Shemanowski's down for a couple games.
Yeah, for sure tonight, John, and banged his shoulder a little bit and hoping to get him back.
3 wide. They'll go to LeBron's on first down, trying to cut it laterally, and he ends up with a gain of 1. So it's going to be second down and 9. And let me get your guys' thought. Now, Holmes has been great on the ground, but other than Holmes, Scott, we have not been able to run the ball the last couple weeks.
No, really, we haven't done much about anything on running the ball since we won. Really, if you think about it, he had the outstanding game, but when your quarterback's your leading rusher, that hurts a little bit, for sure.
We have 2 running backs in the backfield. They're both to the right of Caden Holmes. This is kind of a weird formation. 2 wide receivers to the near side.
That's something we haven't shown, like in the 5 games that we've covered. We haven't gone to this look, so it's something new.
Other than one we go power, I don't remember 2 backs being back there. There's a pass in the flat caught at the 31. It's going to be Spencer Price, I believe, on the catch on that far side. Actually, no, it's Deion Bradley with the reception. Gain of 5 is going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. So 3rd and 5 here for Fremont Raw. Spencer and Bryson are to the near side, and all by himself on the top. And there's a pass outside. That's beautiful. Nice catch at the 41-yard line. That's going to be a first down, John. Nice throw, nice catch.
A beautiful throw and catch. Katie got that ball over the defensive back there, and Bryson with 2 hands goes up and grabs it, and it moves his chains there, first down. Good pitch and catch, and that's a big play because I think you do want to establish a little bit that we're going to get some first downs here, and then we come out and do it.
Here's the option play. Holmes trying to get the outside. Now we'll throw it at the last minute. It's caught. 50-45, first down, Ross. Cade was going to run it. Somebody was there to take him, and he throws it for 12 yards instead.
I think we're going to have an eligible receiver downfield. I think it was a designed run, and Caden is just so heady, and he saw the receiver was open, and he didn't hold his block, and so he just got an opportunity to dump that out and move it. I don't know how it's going, and I'm speculating, but
I'm trying to find
the Whitehead's all the way in the back, but I don't know if he called anything there yet.
That's a big loss. So instead of getting a first down and a gain of 11, we're all the way back at the 35-yard line. So we went from first down to 1st and 15 behind the sticks. 10-yard penalty, and that will negate what was a 12-yard gain. So no score. Ross, 90 seconds in the ball game. Throw to the flat. It's going to be one-handed catch and being blown up in the backfield all the way back at the 33-yard line. That was the running back that came out of the backfield.
Carson Clark, I think.
No, that was Horatio. It was 11. I swear it was 1-1. So,
well, we're going to do our best on the numbers tonight, but
we are way up here. So now it's 2nd and 18. So on the near side, I have Spencer Price, trips to the top of the formation. And I believe LeBron's is the lone running back here. No tight ends, obviously, as we're in an empty formation. Holmes to throw, and it is picked off. Here comes the Knights up to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. And on the interception was Louis Walker. And that'll be just the 3rd interception on the year by Caden Holmes, Scott.
Yeah, that I was kind of blinded on the left side.
Well, they are going to start in the red zone, the Fremont floor covering red zone, down at about the 10-yard line. Kaiser is the quarterback. This is David Kaiser, brother of Deshaun. Rolls right, looks to throw, has a man caught at the 5, and fumbling into the end zone. If it gets out of the back, it's a touchback.
Touchdown.
And they're going to call it a touchdown.
We're so far away. It's awfully close. But yeah, I actually thought he was probably down at the 1, but the ball got loose, and it looked like what said, it was awfully close to being out of the back of the end zone. We don't know if we're going to be a bit further away from that than we were, but not a good start, obviously. Come out and Case, tries to get one in a small window, and he gets tipped and picked, and then you get the ball in the end zone. So it's a little adversity early for our Little Giants.
Harris with the touchdown. Here's the point after. It's up, and it is good. 7-0 is our score. Fremont Ross trails 9:20 to play in the opening quarter. And you're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football here on Eagle 99.
Do you know what's going on with your insurance? Realty Insurance Group will give you a pain-free pandemic insurance checkup. Realty Insurance Group and Erie Insurance have coverage for home, life, auto, boats, motorcycles, and commercial. Get a quote you can trust and get a chance to win a gas card. Our family serving yours. Call Welty Insurance Group at 419-334-4477. Your Erie agents in Fremont, Clinton, Astoria, Perry, and Sandusky. And at WeltyInsurance.com.
Hello, it's Pete with Sunrise. Man, I love this time of year, but I also love heat when I want it. At Sunrise, we monitor our tanks via a satellite. Yes, that's right. We know exactly how much propane is in your tank. That means we know when to fill your tank back up before you are in any threat of running out. With Sunrise, you can rest assured you will have heat when you want it. So call Sunrise, get set up with your propane needs, and enjoy the season. Sunrise Cooperative. Success grows here.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
Spencer Price on the return. He brings it up the left sideline, and he actually ends up all the way at the 38-yard line. Huge return for Fremont Ross. They have great field position here. Holmes in the shotgun, actually in the pistol formation. He stands at the 42. Line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. Here's Holmes. They're going to run it with LeBron's off the left side. He gets up to the 35. Let's talk about that return, though. Nice return by Spencer Price.
Yeah, it was almost like they're trying to kick it deep, and the kicker didn't get all of it. And I think they almost overran the returner, and he got the ball, had nobody there, got up the sideline, and the kicker makes a nice play to use the sideline to his advantage and get him out of bounds. But great field position here for Ross, and, see what we can do.
Second down 8, ball at the 35. Ross trails St. Francis 7-0. Barnett is the lone running back. Spencer to the near side, trips to the top of the formation. Holmes throws to the flat. It's caught at the 40, 35-30, 25-20. Ross with a first down, and they're into the red zone down at the 19-yard line. And on the reception, John, Cahill was Herenchu, I do believe. Yep, Herenchu with yet another catch.
Nice job by Bryson Hammer out there on the bubble screen blocking on the corner. And it's one thing our receivers done a great job of, this open space blocks to give their fellow receivers some space to run there. And a really nice throw, pitch, and catch. And again, you're in the red zone now, opportunity to score. I'll get that turnover out of your system and even this game right back up.
Now let's see if we can answer in the Fremont floor covering red zone. They're actually going to say the line of scrimmage is the 20. Here's Holmes. Rolls, throws. It's caught at the 18. And Bryson Hammer is running out of bounds at the 14. But, Scott, this will be big if Ross can answer that early turnover and touchdown by St. Francis.
Yeah, it'll be a good answer for sure. We've got momentum obviously going. It looks like we're in a hurry up offense right now. If they run that square, that square and he's wide open, Hammer, it looks like they're leaving that wide open in the middle.
So I have Dion to the near side as Spencer Price went off. So second down and 4 at the 14 of St. Francis. 7-0. Knights. Here's LeBron's on the handoff, hitting the backfield. Got off that tackle, but then was hit by the second guy right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. And John was just having a hard time running the ball with anybody but number 1.
Yeah, I think you have to keep him honest a little bit in case, attempt to establish a run. But right now, we're much better off throwing it around, moving him around, allowing him to make plays.
So Barnett in the pistol behind Holmes. Trips to the top of the formation. Dion Bradley to the near side. Dion's been playing well of late. Here is the throwback to the running back, and it's incomplete. They tried to set up they took everybody off to the far side of the field, tried to throw back to the near side, and obviously, John, they're going to have to go for it here without a kicker.
Yeah, and I was going to say this on second down, everything's four down territory when you're down there right now. So they've had really good success with that rollout backside screen. And the defensive end, I don't know if he just got caught up in the block, but he made a really nice play there. Almost could have picked that off. So you're looking at a fourth down here, very manageable. We'll go to a tighter formation here. I don't think this is going to be a situation where you run the ball out of the eye. I think to see Caden pull it out and do something here on the edge and see what we can get.
Yeah, they have the eye in there on 4th and 4. But like you said, I don't think they're running it here. I think they actually have a tight end, too, on the top of the formation. Holmes throws, catch, touchdown, Ross! Beautiful play. And on the reception was Dion Bradley for the touchdown. Good answer on 4th down.
Yeah, they brought good pressure there and kind of got into Caden's face. And he, again, just shows such poise. Backpedals out and finds Dion, who runs a nice route there. Lowe's talked about squaring. We got kind of a quick slant, same thing where the middle of the field's open. And definitely look like we're probably going to be going for 2 on everything tonight. So we'll see what we have here. We're down to 13, so we're going to have to go quickly here to get this off.
He did a really nice job. He took the outside move and then obviously did a little bit. That gave him some leverage to the infield and squaring. But
here's Price in motion. They'll throw the bubble screen, and it's incomplete. And so I think that was Anthony Van. That was intended for. So Ross is going to have to go for 2 on everything, guys. And now we're
games to win. And like I've told the coaches this week, if the track's as strong as we think it is, I'd love to see a Final Four of all track teams.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
St. John's, St. Francis.
Although eventually we have to face Avon
but
in our brackets, so.
But let's go beat Avon. You know, I mean, let's win tonight first. But
and for those that don't know, Avon is just as much a powerhouse as Central Catholic has been over the years. So
they're the one seed in the side.
Here's the kick. It's bounds at the 20, picked up there. 25 to the 30, running room to the outside. St. Francis up over the 40 to the 45 and almost to the 50-yard line. Returning it was Jamani Russell. Russell is a senior, 5'9", 160, and great field position. First drive, they started in the red zone thanks to the turnover. Now they start over at midfield, guys.
Yeah, they've run one play.
Offensively, it was an 11-yard touchdown.
Yeah. So I know talking to our coaches, they feel like they're probably the most run-heavy team we've played this year. They really like to pound the football. Got good offensive line, a lot of good running backs, and with good quickness. So we'll see. They will be challenged in that capacity, which we haven't been.
Kaiser, hand off to McCoy. No running room at all for McCoy, and that'll bring up second down and 10. Scott, this question's for you. Remember 2 years ago, we were playing, actually 3 years ago, we're playing them to try and get in the playoffs, right? They had a running back run that night. Remember, 36 times in the football game. He was a load.
He was a load.
So this is a team that likes to run the football. So second down and 9. They'll call it a gain of 1. Kaiser has 2 behind him. Man in motion as Talbot. They're going to hand off to the running back. That's Harris. Harris gets up to the 46 of Ross, but that's going to bring up third down. So far, so good against the run here, John. And they'll face 3rd and 6.
Yeah, this is something that was interesting for me all week in talking to Coach Shell and some of the coaches. I feel like we've been pretty stout in this. We've been pretty good up front, top sevens. And I know it's no secret I'm a huge Carson Clark fan. So he's in the middle of this thing. He's going to make plays.
Here's Kaiser to throw. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Has all kinds of running room. Gets the first down out to the 39-yard line. That'll move the sticks. And that's something with an athletic quarterback. You have to spy him at times, and he got out of the pocket there and ran for the first down.
Yeah, and without Jonathan in there tonight, he's done such a nice job as that complimentary linebacker. That we're going to have some new bodies in there that are going to have to get their feet wet tonight. And not that was on that side, but Jonathan just done a lot of really good things. He and Bronze in the middle, or on the outsides and in the middle, have been so solid for us this year.
And don't forget about Carson Clark, too.
Well, I never forget about Carson Clark. Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. St. Francis at the 39. They are leading by 1. There was a hold on the near side. Nobody saw it, and they'll throw it out of bounds. I'm sure Scott saw it from where he's standing, but the left guard held whoever was coming in there, Scott, defensively for Ross.
Yes, he sure did. And I don't see a flag.
There wasn't a flag. No, they didn't call.
Yeah, I don't understand that. There's no doubt that anytime you see a white jersey that comes away from the body, it should definitely be a holding call. But, between Easton Green this year being held, I don't know how many times this year he's been held, but hopefully the officials can wake up and hopefully see the call.
Second down 9. Kaiser hands off to McCoy, running right up the middle, and he'll end up at about the 32-yard line. So they're going to be about 2 yards shy of a first down here. And it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Obviously, they're in pretty much 4-down territory here, John.
Yeah, I think the way they play, too, they're going to look to do, some things where they throw a little bit maybe out of system like that first down pass, but I think they're always going to come back and look to run the football here. And, we're trying to do some run blitzes.
Here's the run, left side, McCoy, first down and more, 25-20, and he's finally wrangled down inside the Fremont floor covering red zone, but not until he gets a gain of 14 for McCoy.
And I feel like that was a little bit where we had an opportunity to make a tackle there for a loss. I could hear Lopez even that on, but he's a good football player, and I think, it's one of those things where it's hard to tackle Kate Holmes' space. This young man, McCoy, he's elusive, quick, and looks shifty as well.
So inside the red zone, fake to McCoy, going to throw it to the right side, one-on-one, and it's dropped by the receiver, Green. And pass interference flag coming in from the back judge. Scott, your thought on that?
He was tight. Just tight coverage. I'm not so sure that there was exactly. Like I said, we're on about the 10-yard line, and they're on the other 10-yard line. So I don't know. I didn't see anything that looked crazy from here that they blew them up or anything. But obviously the Zebras saw otherwise.
Well, and it was a one-on-one. That's the other thing out there. So let's see here. This is going to take them first and goal, John?
Well, they haven't marked it off yet, so I think it's half the distance from there. It'll be. They have a second. Well, I don't.
Let's see, first and one.
First and one, yeah, because it'll be half the distance from we're on. Yeah, so we're on the 9 with the
right side. They'll run it and into the end zone. Stephen McCoy for another touchdown from 9 yards out. And St. Francis takes a 13-6 lead over Fremont Rocks. So a pretty good field position on both sides.
Yeah, they've taken advantage of the opportunities that have been given. And again, you talk about this, the kicks, the extra twos, is going to be big all night.
Well, here is the point after to make it 14-6 St. Francis. Kick is up. And it is all the way up the tee in that one end zone of the launch pad to make it 14-6 St. Francis. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. On offense. We moved the ball well on that second drive, guys. Hopefully we can continue to do it. Maybe it's going to be one of those nights like last week where the last team who touches the ball has a chance to win it. So
Let's hope not.
last week was totally exhausting.
Yes.
First of all, being on a Saturday night, and you're kind of not in the same groove you are on a Friday. I was exhausted. Sunday, I literally sat my easy chair and did nothing. I was just exhausted. So,
the other thing I think we can all agree on this. This has been a really easy team to cover. You feel them a little bit. So, they play hard. They're not showy. They don't take dumb penalties. And so it hurt a little bit like I was part of the team, even though I'm not. Just because we played so valiantly and then didn't find a way to win it.
here comes the kickoff by St. Francis. Nice kick by Kenner. Taken by Ross. The 2 returners run into each other. Back at the 5 to the 10, 15, 20. And up to the 23-yard line is where Fremont Ross will take over. Again, it sounds like we're broadcasting from a closet tonight. That's basically how things are sounding. So we apologize for some of the audio quality, but this is the hand we were dealt. We're going to do the best we can. Kind of like John Cahill, Scott Logan from the press box here at the Glass Bowl. So here we go again, John, with these 2 running backs this time to the left of Holmes, basically right next to it.
Yeah, it's interesting formation. Again, I don't think we've shown it, and we don't.
Not until this game. Well, they're going to. Oh, I see. They're going to use one as a lead back, and the other gets the ball, and that'll be a gain of 3. So now I understand the philosophy, Scott, that one's going to be your lead back, and the other's going to be the running back.
So basically, what you have is we don't have a tight end. So with this, and they're trying to run a little bit off tackle. So it's just like having 2 guys running right in front of you. Hopefully, to be able to seal an end and get a good block and hopefully the running back is great yardage.
I'm going to say that was Barnett, and Carson Clark was the lead blockers there. Man in motion on 2nd and 8. They'll toss it to the man in motion. He's hit in the backfield, brought down back at the 21. So Ross goes backwards on this play, and they're going to end up losing about 5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 after that end around that basically went nowhere.
St. Francis plays football. They've had some breakdowns out in coverage, but they play really hard defensively. And their coach, we talked about this last year, has a ton of enthusiasm. They play with a lot of his fervor, and they're flying around. They're very aggressive. But, we've had good success in these situations where we spread it out and try to throw it. So.
Yeah, you're alluding to Dan Chipka as their head coach. 3rd and 13, Ross in their own territory. Caton has running room if he can get out. He'll throw it last minute, and it's picked off again. To the 30, 25, 20, 15, and down to the 10. And on the interception was Domo Austin. And guys, we had 2 interceptions coming into the game. And guess what? We got 2 in the first quarter, Scott.
Yeah, I don't know, John, I'll agree with you. The receiver moved, and it didn't obviously happen, and they stepped right in front of it. But boy, yeah, you're right. One for 2 interceptions, now we got 4 for the total for the year, and Fremont Rough, they don't look right. I don't know what it is, but no, they don't.
We look off, right, guys?
We look off.
Yeah. All right, here is the shotgun formation for Kaiser. The quarterback trips to his left. They start in the red zone again. Hand off to McCoy, and he's going to walk into the end zone untouched from 12 yards out. And so McCoy has his second rushing touchdown. St. Francis takes a 20-6 lead, John.
Well, Jared King, our baseball coach, is in the box next to us, and he does some spot stuff for the football team, and we try to help each other out. And he said they show more formations than any team, almost times 2. There they went overload to a side, and we just didn't get bumped out to it. And they present a lot of problems when he showed that many formations. It's complex for a high school team to get set.
And here's the point after to make it 21-6. And it is good. So Ross in a big hole here. So 2 drives started in the red zone. And then another one started basically at the 50-yard line. So all 3 of the drives tonight have been in Ross territory after 2 turnovers by Fremont Ross. What about playing, guys, we're not used to playing on Saturday, and now, short week. Do you think that has anything to do with it? It just seems off.
Yeah, I don't know if we're in this closet. But everything feels really, you can't hear any crowd. It just has such a...
I hear the band.
Yeah. And we do look, we talked about in the pregame, the playoffs being put out early is something never been done. So this game also almost becomes anticlimactic. But St. Francis isn't playing like that, like they're playing. I know our kids are really excited all week. We haven't been in this situation where we've been down like this, so maybe it's a little gut check that we'll answer the bell, come back and score here again. You're right back in the football game. So
I'm kind of curious to see if Coach Long hasn't decided to add a couple more wrinkles, maybe in the offense. You've seen it in a few of the plays and just something new.
Here's Spencer. Takes it out to 22-yard line, off the bounce, up to the 25. Running laterally now, and spins off a tackle up to the 30. And finally, at the 35-yard line, well, 33. They're going to call him down, and that's where Ross will take over, trailing 21-6 with 2:54 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, you feel like you need to do something here. Offensively, get a couple of first downs, get your defense off the field. We've definitely tried some different looks here with some 2-back. We ran the ball the first 2 plays. And it'll be interesting to see what Eddie comes up with here in terms of, what we're going to look to show and also, what things we're going to try to do here to maybe move the ball and get right back in the game here.
Here we go. It's going to be a handoff. The left side, LeBron's will take it up to the 35. That's again 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Little Giants.
The middle linebacker, Joe Petro, I believe 6'4", 225, St. Francis, he's man size out there. Like, he runs well. They're in the middle of their defense, and he chases the football. He's impressive.
Here we go. Holmes to pass on 2nd and 8. There's a flag, and the play is stopped before he could throw it. Why do you say it's on us, John?
The judge here already offsides on us. I don't know who did it. But.
Boy, that's our 3rd penalty already. We haven't been really penalized much this year, but we already have 3 penalties in the ballgame. So 2nd and 13. That's our 3rd penalty already, guys, on the night. And there's another one. Somebody was late getting off on that sideline.
We didn't get communicated there, and they are going to call, I don't know. We're not us right now. This isn't the team we watched all year. And, I think you get one play that you get this first down, something big happens, get some momentum back on your side. But, we definitely need to make something happen here because we just don't look sharp like we have the first 5 weeks.
21-6. St. Francis leads Fremont Ross. 2 minutes and some change to play here in the first quarter. Ross's fourth drive, we have 2 turnovers. Here's Holmes. He's going to go long, looking, has a man, and it's incomplete. That could be pass interference, but they're not going to call it. There was some contact at the 35. Scott, I think you saw the same thing I did on that pass play.
Boy, I don't know why they didn't call field flag.
No, I don't either.
Obviously, they're playing very, very tight coverage. That's for sure. And I thought that time he might have bumped him obviously before the ball arrived. But there again, we're let down with a 3rd and 18. It's important to see what we can do and hopefully pick up a few extra yards here.
Guys, are we missing an official tonight? And I only see... Where's the 5th one, guys?
He's outside the hash.
Okay, here's Holmes. They're all got it. First down is the sliding catch there by Bryson Hammer all the way up at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 20. That'll move the sticks.
I think that's big, too. We need something positive to happen right now. Now we're 5 wide. It's been good to us all year. 4 wide's been good to us all year. So giving Caden opportunities to make plays.
Here's Holmes. He's going to keep it himself. 45, outside 50. Stumbles a little bit. He's hammered. Helmet of the defender goes flying off, and Holmes with a nice gain. Double Austin again with the big hit. His helmet went flying off, but it's a gain of 9 for Caden Holmes. Just his 2nd run of the night. 2 carries for 10 yards for the sophomore quarterback.
We're in tempo now, too. It's just like we're back, playing like we've played. We got things sped up.
Here we go. Throw to the flat. That's going to be caught at the 48, to the 40, to the 35. First down for Ross, and another big gainer. It'll be a gain of about 13 yards. You got a number for me there, John?
I got Bryson again.
Bryson Hammer with another catch.
Yeah, nice job that time by the outside receiver. Staying in that block. Hammer getting great there.
21-6, Ross trails at Holmes. Is going to have to run with it. 30-25, first down, and out of bounds right there. There you go. Caden Holmes just outside the red zone when he's brought down, and it's another first down. But I like what you said, John. We're in tempo, and we seem to do better when we run tempo.
Yeah, right now they're having a hard time getting set. Caden there makes a really nice cut, and again makes something good happen. And again, if you continue to strive, doing the things you're doing right here, you get them out of speed, you get yourself playing at the tempo you want to play at, and right now St. Chris have a hard time getting set.
So 1st and 10 at the 23 of St. Francis. Low snap, Holmes looking. Oh, no! He throws it before he gets hammered. He gets hammered. The receiver catches it, gets hammered, but he's down at the 10-yard line, and that's Bryson Hammer again. Hammer got hammered, and so did Holmes, but he does move the sticks. 1st and 10, Ross at the 10.
They've got somebody down.
51 seconds to play. Wow, I thought Caden's
even lit up.
Yeah, me too. And you know what? Caden jumped right back up right after that good hit also.
Well, doesn't it scare you guys when they come in like that and the quarterback doesn't see them?
He didn't feel it at all there. But he stayed in and made that throw, and Bryson got hit hard too, and he again saw the football in and caught it and popped right back up. And the one thing I'll say for these guys, they've been resilient in the time I've been around them. And again tonight, 21-6, it would be easy to say it's just not our night. We got playoffs next week, and put together a drive here, put yourself in a situation to score here, right back in the football game.
All right, Ross in the Fremont floor covering red zone. Holmes throws it right corner looking and overthrown, intended for, I believe that was Anthony Van in the right corner of the end zone. Brings up 2nd down and 10. So still plenty of time here with 36 seconds to play in the first quarter. St. Francis 21, Fremont Ross 6.
They come back and run that same play on the pitch and go. I tell you what, and if he can take the inside route right toward the goalpost, it's definitely a touchdown.
Here we go. Looking to pass on 2nd and 10. There's a flag on the play, and that'll stop it.
Same call.
False start on Ross. And that's going to be... Hold on, there's another flag, guys, inside, down at the 8. You see it?
Yeah.
And the linemen are going crazy for us. It's offsetting, but if it's dead ball, then we'll get some yardage. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that'll be a first down.
So they'll go 5 back, right?
And
then half the distance for the 15, which takes us to the 7.
I think it's an automatic first down, isn't it?
I do believe. Let's check this out. Okay, so they went back to the 15. And now they'll go half the distance on the personal foul. And, hey, I did the right math, guys.
I think it's still second down.
It's not automatic in high school.
And that was a dead ball. I mean, like that, because they blew the play dead before the play happened. So, second down, you've got, second and goal for the 7 here. You're in 4-down territory, obviously. We're not going to be kicking the football tonight. So you've got some chances to take some shots here. And I really like what we've done in that we're not, going back to the 2 backs. We're not trying to, do things that we just haven't been successful with lately. We're trying to do what's been good to us, and that's this. Put your quarterback in positions where he can make decisions, give your skill guys space to work in and make plays, and see if we can punch one in.
35 seconds left in the first quarter, 21-6. St. Francis. Ross ready to score here. Here's Holmes, slant, and it's behind the receiver, incomplete. Scott wanted a flag, but no flag is thrown, and
I think it was Lowe's on that one. I thought he wrapped him a little bit early, but, they didn't call it, and they're a lot closer than we are. But,
guys, we really like the slant down on the goal line. It's been good to us this year, that's for sure. And now it's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line for Fremont Ross. The official resets the... Okay.
I like this by Ed bringing Bronze in the game. It gives a little more of a run game. You can do some things maybe off play action, which Caden's really good at here. So I like this call in terms of formation, what we're doing, giving a little bit of a different look here. And it opens up option, which we haven't shown tonight too, which we've been pretty good at as well.
Trips to the near side. One wide receiver to the top, running back to the left of Holmes. Caden rolls left, looking, and he'll be sacked and hit back at the 9-yard line. Clock will continue to run. That'll probably be the end of the first quarter. It'll be 4th down for Ross, assuming they don't run a play here.
Number 1's a football player. He's impressive. Like, again, there, he spined Caden, and he ran with him in space and made that tackle.
You're talking about Joe Petro?
Yeah, he's a big 6'4", 225 linebacker tight end. I mean, he sure looks the part on the field down there tonight. And
all right, that's it, guys. We'll be back. Ross will have it 4th and goal from the 8. When we come back, it's Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football on Eagle 99.
Give your home the makeover it deserves at Fremont Floor Covering. Their knowledgeable staff can show you the many floor covering options available. Carpet, vinyl, waterproof flooring, laminate, hardwood, and ceramic tile. Fremont Floor Covering has over 150 carpet and vinyl remnants to choose from. Schedule for quality professional installation or do it yourself. Quality floor covering at affordable prices since 1997. 12 months, same as cash available. Fremont Floor Covering, near the corner of North Front and State Street.
Grundy Drug is your convenient caring neighborhood pharmacy. Fremont's only locally owned pharmacy supports the community you live and work in. They give back to the area with many things, such as this sports broadcast. Support your local independent pharmacy and businesses. Let's keep our community prospering by buying local. Along with your prescription needs, you can purchase cards and unusual gift items at great prices at Grundy Drug. A satellite postal station is offered also. Good luck, athletes. From the team at Grundy Drug on South Front Street in Fremont.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99 WFRO.
End of 1 quarter here at the Glass Bowl, and it's Fremont Ross trailing St. Francis 21-6. Big 4th down here, guys. It's going to be 4th down and 8 for Ross. It is 4th. Yeah, they said 3rd on the scoreboard, but the marker says 4th down, so.
I don't think you can overstate how big this is. We haven't shown a real good ability to stop the run so far, and put this in. It's big.
Here's Holmes, low snap, throws it, and it's overthrown, intended in the middle of the end zone, and just kind of up above the receiver, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
I'll say 2 things tonight that we haven't done in the past 3 games. We're not snapping as well as we have. We're going to have to go get snaps, and they're getting pressure, which is bothering Caden a little bit. They're bringing pressure into space some and getting to it, and he didn't have a ton of time. Even on the touchdown, he was kind of buying time to get out of there. So hats off to St. Francis. They're making good football plays right now. They're very aggressive. They're scheming well. And, so far through a quarter, they've been the better team. They've created some turnovers. They've done some good stuff.
Well, now, at least, guys, St. Francis isn't taking over in our territory like they have the first 3 drives. So that's one good thing, right, Scott?
Yeah, but we Still got to stop the run, though.
Yes.
This is a big possession for Fremont here if they can stop it.
Here's McCoy, big running room, and he's still on his feet up over the 20. And just as Scott says that, they run it from the 10 to the 22 for a gain of 12 by Stephen McCoy. He's running well tonight.
He's one of those guys that he's looking to hit a home run. Like, he gets in space, he's looking to put a cup to get out of there. And they're doing a nice job pulling people, getting their bodies on people down the field. They're blocking right now up front. They're winning that battle, which is, we haven't lost that battle up front a lot this year. So, again, hats off to them. They're playing well.
Here's the jet sweep to the receiver, and he'll take it to the 25. That was Jamani Russell, who took that one for 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down at 6 for St. Francis. Again, if you're just joining us, Ross had 2 interceptions in the first half. Holmes had only thrown 2 interceptions all year. In fact, he had 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions coming in, and he threw 2 in the first quarter. And St. Francis has scored on every drive tonight, but they started 2 in our red zone and 1 at the 50-yard line. So by far their worst field position of the night. All the way back at the 25, facing second down. Here's McCoy for the running, and he'll go all the way up to the 37. So that's a gain of 12 by Stephen McCoy on the run.
We have everybody in the box right now. We have nobody's deeper than 5 yards. We're still, not getting real good push up front. But, we don't have a deep safety. Like, we have everybody right in the fray there, and they're still blocking us and getting that young man off the field. So, you want to make some adjustments here. It's, again, something we haven't seen a lot. But they're definitely, coming after us from power football and succeeding.
David Kaiser hands off again to McCoy, and McCoy will take it to the 42, so that'll be a gain of 4, brings up second and 6 with 10:05 to play. Second quarter, St. Francis on top 21-6. It's just not the same team we've seen.
They're not bouncing around or anything. They're just, I don't know what it is.
By the way, I forgot to do the game time temperature, fellas, so we'll do that here in a moment. It's actually a pleasant evening here at the Class Bowl. 9:38 to play. McCoy again runs it right side, and he'll make it up to the 47 with a gain of 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. By the way, our game time temperature brought to you by Holder Sheet Metal here in Toledo. It's 52 degrees tonight. They did give him up for the first down.
Well, they're not. We talked about it. It's close. We're going to punch it forward.
Coming into tonight, by the way, McCoy has 5 touchdowns, 493 rushing yards, and he's averaging 5.1 a carry. I'm going to guess, John, he's well over 5.1 yards per carry. Here's McCoy again. Over the 50. Steps it outside 45, 40, and he's down right there. Another first down as he runs for a gain of 13 and down above the 6. And St. Francis is just dominating the run right now. They have a lineman down on the field at the 45-yard line. Got a number for me on
I think 60, but he's right now. 60 or 50.
I'm going to say it's number 60, Parker Lenke, a 5'10", 245-pound sophomore. 8:59 to play as the lineman will walk off under his own power. 1st and 10, St. Francis at the 39 of Fremont Rocks. Boy, they could score for the 4th straight drive here, John. Not a good way to start for the Little Giants. Harris in motion. They fake to McCoy. Kaiser looking to throw. Has a man wide open. Caught. To the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown, Joe Petro. 39 yards out from Kaiser with 8:31 to play. And that will make it a 27-6 lead for St. Francis.
Well designed. They brought him from the tight end on the other side all the way back through the formation. And, you're putting a lot of guys in press stop and run because you struggle to do it. They pull that out and throw it back, and then he catches it. And a little stiff arm there to get himself in the end zone. So, well designed and well executed by St. Francis.
27-6. The point after can make it 28. Here's the kick by Cameron. It's up, and it's good. 28-6 for the quarterback after this. Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football on Eagle 99.
Hi, I'm Tony Camilleri, CEO of the Fremont Federal Credit Union. We are proud to again sponsor high school sports on Eagle 99.1, the Wolf of 100.9 Coast Country. Stop into any of our convenient offices or visit us online at fremontfcu.com to check out the credit union difference. We offer local decision-making on loans, making the process fast and easy for our members. Investing in our communities and our youth are what we're all about. Visit us at fremontfcu.com. Membership eligibility required, further insured by NCUA.
I'm Mike Green, President of the Fremont Rose Athletic Booster Club. Pick up your 2021 booster cards for only $10 this year. We have 46 local merchants on the card, plus you receive your Little Giant t-shirt at Phase 1. Cards are available at Denny's, Stanley GMC Cadillac, Fremont Ross High School. The Booster Club is once again a proud sponsor of tonight's Player of the Game. Join us on Facebook at Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters for monthly meeting updates and events. Go Little Giants.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
And welcome back to the Glass Bowl. Ross will take the kick. Anthony Van at the 30 to the 35. And he's gang tackled, and a flag comes in at the 36-yard line. So St. Francis 28 and Fremont Ross 6 here tonight. And as you might have heard our very own Scott Logan during the break say, we're trying to figure out what's going on. This is not the team we've seen for 5 weeks, fellas.
Well, we got a flag late, too, and this is Chippy, which is the first time we've really been like this either. I don't know who it's on, but sounds like it's against us, but we're just not. We're not playing football. We've been the first 5 weeks, and we
very flat.
Yeah, we look flat. We look like after the plays, like we're mouthy again, and just things that we haven't done for a while. We're doing tonight, unfortunately.
Well, Ross will take it from the 27-yard line. Here's LeBron's. And no running room at all. He ends up with a gain of 1 as he's gang tackled there. And that'll make it, just going to give him back to the last scrimmage, and that's it. Second down and 10 for Fremont Ross.
Looked like we had something there early, and then again, there's flying the football and, getting there in mass.
And, John, they're doing it with their down linemen, you know? So second down and 10. Now they're going to bring the corner on the near side on a blitz, it looks like. Nope, he'll go back into coverage. Holmes looking to pass. Throws, and it's caught at the 40. Ross will have a first down there at the 40-yard line. So gain of 13 on the catch there. And Hammer, it looks like, with another reception.
That's a red shoe.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
No, you don't ever apologize tonight because nobody knows. That was a nice ball there by Cade. Got him out of the pocket a little bit ahead of sat down and caught that in space there. And nice first down. And
nice these white jerseys would look with some beautiful purple numbers on them. That would be beautiful with these purple pants we wear. I think next year you have to have an opposite color on your jersey for the number as you do the numerals. So first and 10 from the 40. Holmes looking to pass. Has a man in the flat. That's going to be caught into St. Francis territory and run out of bounds on the far sideline up to the 47. Nice catch. Nice gain for the Little Giants. Gain of 13.
We've moved the ball with some success. I bet if we look at halftime stats, they're not that Whopperjaw in terms of total yards. It's just they've had a couple turnovers and they've capitalized and we haven't.
That was Anthony Van, by the way, on the reception. And first and 10, St. Francis territory. Kind of getting through no hole at all. LeBron's ends up going forward for a gain of 4 to bring up second and 6. What did you see there that really, was it another low snap?
Yeah, snap roll back that time.
I was looking downfield, so.
I trying to see if we have the same center as what we had last week. I know Cody Long made the change, whether it was last week or a couple weeks ago, because of that reason, because not getting the ball into the chest.
Here's Holmes. Pump fakes. Has a man, and it's almost picked up and then caught it. Yes, he caught it off the deflection. Anthony Van down at the 16, maybe 17-yard line. St. Francis wants pass interference, but wow, that should have been picked. Van did a great job wrestling the ball away from the defensive backs. So Ross is going to have it in the Fremont floor covering red zone, down 28-6. But what a catch by Van.
Yeah, then we need something like that because that did look like it was going to be picked off.
Here we go. We're going with tempo. Running with LeBron's, and he's hit, and a flag comes in. He's hit in the backfield, and a flag comes in as well late from the far side. He's going to be holding on Fremont Ross. They're going to say he threw down the defensive back from the motion I just saw from the official.
Yeah, that time on the outside, I believe it was number 11. I was holding on the play on that. But that's the last thing we need is something like that. Shoot us in the foot. But that was a great play on their end, like John has been saying. Hey, Francis just flying to the football. They sure are. You know, there's a minute it looks like there's something there, then boy, it just closes that quick.
So they've been kind of an up and down team if you look at scores. Obviously, I haven't seen them play, but watching this team tonight, like they're very impressive. You know, they don't have a lot of weaknesses.
Didn't they struggle to beat the Lions?
Right. It was a close game throughout. But then they blew out Whitmer, so that's what I'm saying. They've get kind of up and down results.
28-6. Holmes looking on. Nice, but he overthrows him down to 15. It was first and 21, so that'll be second and 21. And that was intended for Herenshu that time.
That's a long throw.
It is.
From the far hash all the way from the ball to the other sideline. Yeah, that's a long throw. That's a long throw for a professional quarterback other than a high school quarterback, that's for sure. But, yeah, that's a long throw.
Well, Holmes has one running back to his left. They're going to the right end zone here. He's going to throw it right side. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's caught down at the 5. Wow, that could have been picked off again, John, but it was brought in at the 5-yard line. And I'm going to guess Spencer, yeah.
They're getting pressure in Caden's face, and they're doing a nice job, but they're manned up on the outside, so there's opportunities to make plays. Now, punch this in here. You know, got to move the football here. We've got a couple of receivers make big catches. Let's get this in the end zone.
St. Francis 28, Ross 6. 6 minutes to play in the second quarter here at the Glass Bowl at the University of Toledo. LeBron's is the lone running back at the 5-yard line. Let's see what we do. Holmes rolling left, looking, throws, has a man, and it's dropped at the goal line. So it's going to bring a second and goal for Ross at the 5.
Would have been a tough catch this one. I think Bryce would like back because he doesn't drop those. He touches it every time he catches it. So, you know, he's been steady Eddie all year. He's putting up prolific, almost unheard of numbers through our Ross receiver. And, you know, and just sort of a nice thing. We're going to help roll that in. The second down, he's still got plenty of opportunities to score here.
From the pistol now. Trips to the top of the formation. Running back shifts to the left of Caden Holmes. 5:59 to play. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Trips to the top. One wide receiver to the near. Holmes is going to roll to the top. Now he's being flushed back to the near side. Throws at the last minute, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ross. About 8 yards deep in the end zone, and that looked like maybe Spencer Price, guys.
Right.
I believe Spencer, yeah.
We're all in consensus that it was Spencer Price, and Ross makes it 28-12, and they'll go for 2 here with 5:52 to play.
I thought he got interfered with throughout the pattern, too. Like, I thought they were kind of grabbing onto him there, but he got away from him, and Caden put it in a position for him to go make a catch. And Spencer with 2 big plays there, and Boogie with a big play. Like, that drive could go much differently. You know, again, if we get the 2-point here, it makes it a 2-score game. But even if we don't, if we can come out and get a stop and get the ball back and change some momentum, you know, that drive, you could look back at Boogie's sketch and at Spencer's sketch and say, that might have been the turning point.
Right. 28-12. Ross can make it 28-14 with a 2-point conversion. Again, we don't have kickers tonight. Holmes looking, has a man wide open, but he undershoots him in the back. Oh, he caught it! Oh, my gosh. He way underthrew that, but we caught it for 2. And it's 28-14. Wow.
They say,
okay. I didn't even realize you guys were watching the replay. You know, I can actually see that better than I can on the field. See what they made with the 2-point score. So no wonder you got you're cheating. I'm looking the hard way, Scott.
No, I'm smart.
I don't know about that.
I give you credit, Loves, because if you're trying to read those numbers from up here that aren't on TV, you're heading my head.
You got to remember, I normally see a lot more down there. Obviously,
you do, actually, yeah.
That's why I like being down.
That's a big drive, guys.
Yeah, that's big.
You make it a 2-score game. You just have to get defensemen something here. You know, right now they're on pace to score about 65, 70 points tonight. And I know we've had a couple of turnovers, but if you get stopped here and then you get the football back, you put yourself back in the game. If you give up another score, 35-14, it's a tough one to come back from. So defense got to step up here. Special teams maybe make a play, but we got to do something.
Bronzy to kick off. Taken by St. Francis at the 25 to the 30 to the 35 and all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Personally, I know it's tough that we don't have our kicker, but I'm almost that tempted to really just quit, kick the thing on the ground, things happen on the turf, or kick the thing out of bounds. I mean, obviously you got to get a penalty when you get the ball, 35 or 40, I think it was.
Yeah.
But, they're getting great field. That's big.
I mean, 2 were in the red zone, right? 1 on the 50. The only one was the last drive where they were way back deep, but they moved it right down the field. Scored. Guys, they scored every time. So let's put 13 in the box. See if they catch it. Right? We'll do anything at this point. 28-14, running laterally with the football. And here's a flag late, but it's a gain of 12 bar Jamani Russell on the jet sweep. This one came from the backfield.
He's calling the hold on down, and our coaches are right next to us. They definitely thought it was a hold on the edge on Easton Green, and I don't know where they'll mark that from what spot. So he called it late, but if we are getting help, we're getting help. But you've got to do a better job of holding the line a little bit on this because 15 yards atop is tough. Now. It's first and 8 now, so opportunity here to get some kind of a neutral player and put him in second and somewhat long. You give yourselves a chance here, but defensively we've got to make a stand.
Well, first and 9 officially, according to the scoreboard, from the 41. St. Francis 28, Ross 14. St. Francis with the football. Here's Kaiser, rolling right, and nowhere to go. Instead of throwing it out of bounds, he lost about 6 yards there by running out of bounds. He should have just thrown it and made it second and 10.
That's big, by not throwing it.
Is the guy who's holding the yard marker actually?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he did throw it away.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he did either, but why?
Look, the official saying, hey, dude, you need to come back here.
Yeah, there we go. So I was going to say, the stick didn't move. If I'm St. Francis, I don't do anything like that. I keep running until they stop us, but it's good for us that they did.
Here's McCoy on the run. They got him after a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 now for St. Francis. Again, they've scored on every drive tonight, so this would be big, as John said. Get a punt, maybe get another score before halftime, go down in 1 score down. Right now it's 28-14.
That was a nice job that time.
Yes.
I mean, you really blew that play up. You did a nice job.
We felt like we were teetering on a point where how long do you leave your ones in almost? Like if they score again, it's 35-6. But now you get a stop here, get the football back and score, you're right back in the stick.
Kaiser from the shotgun. He gives to McCoy, and he's got all kinds of running room. And he's got a first down and more over the 50, all the way to the 42. So from 143 to the opposite 43, and that'll move the sticks. And Scott, I can hear in the booth next to you, the coaches are not very happy. Actually, I can kind of hear them in my headset.
Yeah, it's like they're not. We're missing assignments of some kind, because I don't think they're frustrated with necessarily like effort. It's just mainly we're not getting lined up correctly is what it sounds like. Oh, that hurts, guys. Doggone it.
4:10 now to play. St. Francis 28, Ross 14. Every drive tonight has ended up in purple and white territory. Here's McCoy. Nope, it's a fake. They're going to throw it left side, and it is incomplete. And a flag coming in for pass interference on Alejandro. Actually, 2 flags came in. Pass was intended for Charles Green, and Kalijah will get the penalty flag. So 15 yards on the pass interference. And now,
that was right in front of us, guys.
It was. Well, not really in front of us, but down in front of us.
Right. I wish we had that on replay. I'd like to see that again. It seems like anytime we're playing really tight coverage, I didn't see it, but no jerseys get pulled or anything like it. Just unfortunately, we gave them the first down, and obviously that clock, we're just under 4 minutes, and boy, it'd been nice to get the ball back.
1st and 10. from the 28. Kaiser going to throw, has his man, but only a gain of 3 there. On the catch was Jadian Harris. And that'll make it second down and 7 for St. Francis at the Ross 25-yard line, 3:44 to play, and that clock's kind of ticking away, John.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job managing the clock, but throwing a little more than I thought they would down here. But Dion Duper-Bradley really doing a nice job of directing in the back end. There, he had to come through some traffic, sure tackle on the end there to keep that really a minimal gain. So, second and somewhat long here, but you feel like anytime they get in a situation, they run, and they're going to run here.
Second and 7, Kaiser. Hands off, McCoy, 20. Inside the red zone, down to the 16 before he's finally run out of bounds by Dion Bradley at the 16-yard line. And once again in the red zone, the Fremont floor covering red zone is St. Francis down at the 16 of Fremont Ross with 3:05 to play.
They do a nice job there where we kind of slanted one way, and he just sees it and takes what there. He's an impressive running back, though. He has really good instincts, and he's only a junior.
2 wide receivers in the formation. Here's Kaiser. This time he gives to Harris. Harris at the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, St. Francis. 35-14 on the 16-yard run by Jadian Harris.
Personally, I didn't like the effort by our defensive back. He really just, I don't know, I can't tell who the numbers, and I'm not going to put a kid on the spot. But anytime you're just diving at nothing other than, hoping you hit him with a shoulder pad instead of trying to wrap him up with your arms. But that's a back killer right there. Just like John said, it would have been nice to have him stop and get the ball back since we had it.
We'll get it with 2:42. The point after is up and good by Kenner. And that makes it 35-14. St. Francis will keep it here. And we will tell you that we did get a home playoff game next week. And Fremont Ross will be taking on Parma Normandy on Friday at Don Paul Stadium. That game, of course, right here on Eagle 99, Friday night at 6:30. And then Saturday night, I'll be over at Gibsonburg for Gibsonburg and Wayne Trace in the first round of the playoffs. And over on 92 on the Wolf next week, Clyde and Brookside. That's on Saturday night. Bellevue. Well, they got the number 1 seed and a first round bye, guys.
Deservedly so, too. You're winning that conference and you're undefeated. I think they've earned that, and hats off to them for coaching science for putting together a great season. It's a big game over there tonight with them and Clyde. Always a great rivalry game, and I'm sure that's a like an electric atmosphere for the people over there.
All right, here's the kick by Kenner. It's going to be hit the turf and then fumbled out of bounds by Spencer Price at the 16, 17. Guys, have you noticed on most of these kickoffs, it almost looks like, John, they're all going out of bounds. Like if you just let it go, they're going to go out of bounds.
And I think, for them, they probably don't want to give our skill guys chances to go. And there's Spencer trying to grab it and make a play. But, here you have some personal foul penalty again. And we're just, Loeb's alluded to it. This is the first time this year. And again, you're dealing with kids and a lot of young kids that haven't gotten punched like this. We're giving up 35 and a half. But we're not responding the way we responded all year, which is trying to stay in the fight, not do chippy things after the play, and, keep our mouths shut, just be tough and competitive. And, true toughness isn't yapping. It isn't doing something after the play. It's winning the play. And this is not something we've done this year. And again, when you're young, your coaches will work with you and get some of these things fixed. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't disappointing that we're handling that the way we are after plays. Because, again, 15 yards back before we didn't catch the ball. So.
Well, we played with so much heart and soul this year. This is the first time we've been flat all year, and we're into week 6. But I think that's the word of the night is we're flat. Ross will have it at their own 8.5-yard line here. If we need a touchdown with 2:40 remaining in the first half, and that throw to Spencer Price went way over his head. He turned around and put his arms up and that's stuff that we haven't been seeing that, right, guys? No blaming and stuff like that.
And that's like, if you drop one, then the quarterback do that back to you. Like that's again something we shouldn't be doing. Be a good teammate.
35-14, St. Francis, 2:36 to play until halftime here at the Glass Pool. Low snap, Holmes looking, passes man, Hammer at the 20, 25, and he's out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Nice run by Hammer after the catch, and he has big yardage there up to the 27 officially.
He's so good at those crossing routes and then getting in space, and then he gets up the field and then has the wherewithal to get out of bounds and stop the clock. We still have a lot of time, 2:29 to go. We've been explosive offensively.
Here's Holmes. He has to go almost down every time to get the snap, and after a 5-yard gain, our wide receiver was hammered, and I think that's Bryson
it's again. It's going to be a hold on us, too.
Well, you got eagle eyes, buddy. I'm not seeing any flags on the turf. Where's the flag at? I think you're seeing things.
No, he's gone.
Oh, okay, there it is.
It's on like the MAC.
Where it says the MAC, right in the yellow. So a 5-yard penalty, and this will go from the spot. So the spot of the foul was the 25, back to the 15. So what's this make it, John? We're at first and 5, 10, 15, 22 yards here.
Yeah, that number 52 in the middle there, Charlie Moorhead, I remember him last year, 6'2", 285 at the nose, and he's a man in there, and he's probably part of the reason we're struggling to snap the ball, but he was a tough football player for them last year in the middle. He gets in those gaps, and it makes it tough to hold your block, and 6'2", 285, I mean, he's got college size on that nose.
Little Giants in a hole here, 35-14. Throw out of the backfield to LeBron. So run out of bounds at the 19. It was 1st and 17. And we ended up with a gain of 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 14 coming up for Fremont Ross. The one thing we don't want to do is punt the ball. There's almost some time left on the clock.
No. And their best opportunity to score is trying to run the ball when they get it back. But that young man is a home run hitter, and he can take it just like a pass and score. So, yeah, you want to definitely get some first downs there and give yourself a chance to score. Obviously, we're not looking to kick tonight, so and we're down 21, so you're looking for touchdowns.
Here's Ross on 2nd and forever. Holmes looking, throws over the middle, coming back to get the ball. And catching it for Ross was Bryson Hammer up at the 34-yard line. So we're going to be a couple yards shy of a first down here. We'll call it 3rd down and 3 for the purple and white with 1:55 to play here in the first half. Herenchu rotating over to the far side of the field. Be nice if Caden didn't have to bend over every time to catch the ball on the snap. He went down again there, throws it to the flat. It's going to be a first down, a little more. Good job by Bryson Hammer. By the way, Bryson, guys, coming into tonight at 35 catches.
Wow.
333 yards and 6 touchdowns.
And none of them, for the most part, he's like that Julian Edelman for the Patriots. He does all of the tough ones where he can get killed. He runs a little outcuts. He's smart, doesn't drop the football. He's had a heck of a year, and he's only a sophomore.
Here's Holmes looking, throwing it. Wide open, caught at the 30, 25, 20, shaking it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And let's see who that was on the reception on the far side. It was Anthony Van with the catch. That was nice, Scott Logan.
Great job that time. And he put a good move on it, too, when he bit on the move. Sure enough, great throw that time. Also, quarterback. But we got to put the ball in the end zone.
Yes, we do.
Trips to the near side. Ross in the Fremont floor covering red zone with a chance to go down just 2 scores here at the half. 1:12 to play. 1:10 now. Clock is moving. 35-14 St. Francis. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. And St. Francis will take their first timeout with 1:04 to play. What do you think about this, Scott? Is it just kind of probably to get the defense? I wouldn't think they're thinking about scoring when they're getting the ball to start the second half, right?
Right.
Trying to get set. They had some miscommunication there because they didn't open it deep with Bogey, and so they're trying to get this thing set and just stop here. You feel like when you get stopped here on 21, stranger things have happened. We saw a pretty big comeback last week, but with the football, Ross is not defensively got a stop yet. You feel pretty good up 21 in that scenario. Up 14 changes things a little bit. Yeah. So
it changes things a lot. 3 touchdowns and then you cut it to 2, you have momentum, maybe get a stop. Now, the problem is, guys, we haven't stopped them all night. They've had 5 possessions and 5 touchdowns. Now, 2 of them started in our red zone, so... And they're running the ball at will on us.
Yeah, they've executed very well.
All right, here we go. Back to live action. Ball at the 16. See? And we have a whistle and
Another timeout
by St. Francis. So they're down to 1. Are they just trying to see the formation, maybe? I mean, they have all 3 to burn, but that's kind of crazy to burn back to back.
I think Holmes is going to be rolling. I think he's more of, at least against this defense, I think if you get him outside the pocket with a running pass option, there again, the receivers have got him. I feel they got a break off their routes. Please do by all means, but it seems like when he rolls out, he's got that one pass option.
Right.
Receivers can, go away from each other, obviously. That's what I see him doing this time. We ourselves also have 3 timeouts, so
that's right.
We can also do it on first down. It's like about the 12-yard line. I think if we could rotate now, give him an option.
Well, they're going to go empty here, guys. Ball at the 16. Holmes throws it. Wide open cut. Touchdown, Ross. Good job, Scott. They didn't get the rollout, but they got the touchdown anyway from 16 yards.
And you know what?
Anthony Van for the touchdown.
Van's perfect. And at that time, he did a quick little fake call. I'll get it right, guys. Number 30, and he bit right on it, too. And obviously, by that time, you take 2 steps toward the outcut and touchdown booty.
2 is big. If you get this, like
right,
all of a sudden, you feel like you're actually ahead a little bit in terms of if you keep scoring and you can get stopped.
All right, Holmes. Oh boy, blitz comes. They throw the same pattern, and this time it's bobbled. But did he stay in?
140.
I want to see the replay on that because he was bobbling the ball. They'll give him the 2-point score. Boy, Scott, he has to go down to get that. Every time. That was close.
Great catch.
Was that Spencer?
That was,
or Bryce?
I can't even tell.
Bryson.
Yeah, you can't even tell on TV.
That's Bryce.
That's Bryce.
Yeah. Great catch.
Boy, I wish he wouldn't keep having to bend over to get the dang ball on the snap.
I really wish I could be down there at halftime because I would love to interview Coach Long, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to, but just because I know that the wheels are probably turning in his mind going, he's not even sure what's going on.
Right.
I mean, why are they so flat? I mean, yeah, we cut into the lead, obviously. But this isn't like our little Giants that we've seen for the last few weeks. And hopefully, maybe a good scolding. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I agree. Like, if I'm coaching this team, which I'm not, but if I were, I would definitely...
Would this be a hell and brimstone locker?
Well, it'd be a lot of critique and behavior more than anything. Like, this is teams I've watched the last couple of years just we're chirping at the sideline. Just things we haven't done all year, we're doing tonight.
LeBron kicks it, and this will be the farthest kick of the night, back at the 18. Oh, wow. Running room up over the 43, and still on his feet to the 48. He literally hurdled.
But unless it's his own guy, I think your own guy. There's a hurdling fall in high school football.
Yeah, but John, I think our guy literally was laying on the ground.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure Denny Hall teaches with me as an official. And if you hurdle somebody in high school, it's a penalty.
Yeah, he definitely hurdled.
Yeah. Well, the timeout that they took there could come back to bite them here now because they have enough time, 50 seconds to go. The field position they have. They have the one timeout left
to run the ball too.
Right.
But Kaiser's a good quarterback.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, this kid came in with 50 of 85 for 506 passing yards, 7 touchdowns.
And this is that overload look they gave us for the first touchdown. We'll see if we bounce to this a little bit.
Here's the senior quarterback, but he hands to McCoy. McCoy up over the 50. There's a flag. 40. 2 of them, actually. 1 on each side of the field. So this one's coming back as the run went to the 35. That was a gain of 18 that's coming back. So we got holding literally on both sides of the line there, Scott.
Well, I think at that time it was on probably Ethan Green. It was at least one of them. But I didn't catch the one on the far side.
We have not had a punt for either team.
No. No, we haven't.
Well, we've also had 2 pins. Yeah, but I mean, neither team has punt. They've scored every time, but we scored every time other than the 2 we turned over. Oh, we had a turnover and downs, too. Right. We had a 4th and goal. We had 2 interceptions, and we had the ball first.
Okay, yeah. Well, we were down, guys, 21 for 6, right? So it was 7-6, and then they scored 3 straight, so it was 28-6. Right side, McCoy again. One man to beat, and he finally brings it down at the 43-yard line.
Well, it's a good thing Bryson Hammer's on our football team. He's a sure tackler on the back end. He catches the ball, but that kid's gone and stuff. Bryson Hammer. He gets a good angle, and he's a sure tackler. Now they're going fast. There's not much time left here.
So gain of 20 there for McCoy. Here he goes again, left side. This time they haven't bottled up after the gain of 3. They're going to probably use that last time, like John said. With 22 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't get that.
They're not going to kick a field goal.
Yeah, well, unless they're going to take a shot at the end zone.
But I mean, by the time you get set, you wasted. You could have run another
10 seconds, guys. They still have a timeout in their pocket. 8. They still haven't snapped the ball. Here's Kaiser. He gives to McCoy. What the heck? 3, 2, 1, and Ross tackles him down at the 25-yard line. Wow, was that kind of a boneheaded move there for St. Francis? I mean, they had a timeout left, and they ran the ball.
Well, if you take your time out and you still run that play, you get the first down, and now you're there, with an opportunity to do stuff. Instead, you got one play all last 25 seconds, but we'll take it.
We will. All right, it's halftime here at the Glass Bowl. It's St. Francis 35 and Fremont Ross 22. We'll have our halftime show, and we'll come back.
Cards are available at Dennis, Dining GMC Cadillac, Fremont Ross High School. The Booster Club is once again a proud sponsor of tonight's player of the game. Join us on Facebook at Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters for monthly meeting updates and events. Go over, John.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. 99 WFRO.
And welcome back to the Glass Bowl. Kyle Knight, John Cahill, Scott Logan up here in the press box. We made some tweaks at halftime. I think it sounds a little bit better than we did. Almost sounded like a Zoom call before the first half. So we did make some tweaks. We're doing the best we can, and that's about what we can say. All right, 35-22, 2.5 minutes before halftime. We'll start with Scott. Scott, give me your thoughts on what the Little Giants need to do in the second half defensively to get back in this ballgame.
Well, I think it's real simple. Stop the doggone run. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was listening to the coaches outside at the half and so forth, and I don't know if it's because obviously we're missing a couple personnel. Maybe that has something to do with it, but they are doing an exceptional job of taking care of our guys. I mean, like John said, and I think you said the same thing, Kyle. Robinson manhandled, literally manhandled up front, and that's something that has not been done this year. But this is like anything else. We got to get the defense off the field and get our offense back on the field, and hopefully move the football and be successful at that.
Now that you say that, I don't know if we're so far up here at the Glass Bowl, but Carson Clark, I don't really remember calling his number hardly at all in that first half.
No, not at all.
And he's been our backbone defensively.
Yeah, he has been. But, listening to the coaches next door, they're not happy. It seems like they said something about people are missing assignments of where they're supposed to be, but maybe at the half, Coach Long and so forth get that defense handled.
John, offensively, I think we're doing a good job other than the 2 turnovers. We scored on 3 out of Tatum, 6, 7 drives. I don't know exactly what it is. Tatum's in the booth with us here tonight. So we got room for 15 people in this booth.
And we're social distance.
We are sort of social distance, as much as you can in a radio booth.
Exactly.
Okay, John, what do we need to do to continue the success offensively? And obviously, we need to catch up 2 touchdowns. So
yeah, I think offensively we found some good rhythm. We just had the 2 turnovers, and we actually made a couple of plays that maybe prevented 1 or 2 more on the drive that got us to 14. So you feel like we probably should be down more than we're down. I agree. There were times where you just felt like this game could get away from us, and you look up and you're only down 13. And this has been a resilient group. They've battled, they've competed. I know talking to coaches, they've been really happy with attitude and chemistry and the fact that everybody's just trying to win and they're a little bit in the first half. And, this is part of being a young team, a growing team, really any team. You're always going to have some ups and downs, some valleys. And we definitely got punched in the mouth a little bit the first half. I've got a lot of belief in our coaching staff and our kids that will make some adjustments and do some things a little differently in the second half. But I don't think you can overemphasize this first drive offensively.
Right. Now, are you both as shocked as I am? They had the 1 timeout. They ran the clock down to 7 seconds. At the least thought they'd throw the ball, and they ran it.
No, actually, I think it's a gift.
Yeah. Well, we'll take any gift at this point. Because if they go in 42-22 and get the ball, this game's over.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think you should, if he's going to run, take your time out or throw it. But
all right, here is the kick. And that's not balls down at the 28. That was not LeBron's that time. Kick went off. By the way, we had 8 touchdowns in the first half. And so that means $800 donated to Fueling the Cure, thanks to Sunrise Cooperative. Fueling the Cure is a campaign for food-based research at The Ohio State University.
In my
Hold on, not done yet.
I'm sorry.
Find more information at fuelingthecure.org. There, go.
Well, in my own way, I even take the kickoff. Like, you've got the coaches are right next to us in the booth. I mean, they're clapping and excited because we started off with them fumbling the kickoff and having poor field position, at least for what they've had. So now you've made some adjustments. You've done some things differently. You know, we haven't talked a lot about Ethan Green, Marcus Peters, Bowen Shook, and they've been great all year.
Yeah.
Play up front from them.
Now, part of it's there we go. We stopped the run on first down to make it 2nd and 10. What's funny is we all said, there we go, and the coaches next to us all at the same time said, there we go. We're all on the same board. Did you see that moment of the first half? Brought to you by Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. See 2020 in 2020 with a customized eye care plan from Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. What about that pass, that last touchdown pass, Holmes to Anthony Van, 16 yards? It was a thing of beauty, John.
Boogie's been really good all night tonight. He's made some big plays, and yes, that touchdown was beautiful.
All right, 2nd and 10. They're going to go back to the run, and gain of 4 that time, but much better on the run defense. Obviously, some adjustments were made at half. Carson.
Field. And we haven't seen him punt, just like John said earlier, but we need a big stop right here.
You know, it's funny. I looked up, too, on the replay. Bowen Shook was in there, too.
Yes,
John just said, Carson Clark, Bowen Shook, where are they? Well, they're showing up here in the second half. 3rd down and 7. Rolling left is Kaiser. Looking. Nobody really open. Throws back over the middle. It's incomplete. And Ross gets their first defensive stop of the night, guys. And now we're down 2 scores. Going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, excitement time. You know, the first part of the game, I believe, is about to happen. So hopefully, you know, get a nice fair catch or get a nice return, whatever you got to do. But keep control of that football and get our offense back on the field. And let's lock this thing up and go down and score.
I agree. Spencer Price is back to you. He stands at the 41-yard line. Our first punt, right, John, by either team?
First punt by either team.
Garrett Lopez will introduce you to the punter. High snap. He gets it down, almost blocked. This will hit at the 45, roll at the 40, and down to the 38-yard line. Boy, we were close on that one. Boy, if Dontrez was still here, man, we probably would have had that one.
Good old Dontrez. You know, he was good for 1 a game.
Oh, yeah. He was always in there.
Oh, yeah. And I think that'll be a good note that the staff takes also. You know, the snap did not get there quickly at all.
Right.
And so maybe the staff will take a note on that if needed. Maybe put a little more pressure on the punter. We'll see.
All right, guys, big drive here. They only took 90 seconds off the board. You know, we might look back at that last drive and really shake our heads.
I totally agree with you.
10:26 to play in the 3rd quarter. If you're just joining us, St. Francis 35, Ross 22. St. Francis' biggest lead was 28-6. Here's Caden. Nice snap. Good pass out to the flat. It's caught at the 35, 40, 45, up to the 47-yard line. Nice play there by Fremont Ross. And that'll be a gain of 9. Horenchu on the reception.
This just looks like the team we've been all year again now. There's not wolfing after the play. We blocked on the perimeter well. First 3 plays defensively, did our assignments in the right spots. We're back to playing Little Giant football here, and it's good to see. And let's keep this drive going. Simplicity, move the ball, and make this a football game.
2nd and 2, looking, throwing, and it's caught at the 45 to the 40. And Bryson Hammer has a first down for Fremont Ross, and that will be a nice gainer up to the 40 of St. Francis, John. We're going back to this tempo that we do so well.
Yeah, and, you know, offensively, we've had some success. We just turned it over a little bit. Now we've got the ball. We're moving. We're playing fast. And, you know, this looks good. And, again, we're in St. Francis territory.
Here's Caden. 1st and 10 for the 40. Throwing it long. Has a man, and it's caught down at the 22-yard line. And that was Anthony Van, I believe, on the catch.
Yeah, and even there, like, he makes the catch, and he's not up, and he's not giving a first down signal. We just look disciplined and tough again right now, and this is great to see our boys respond and, you know, take the ball and drive down the football field.
9:20 to play, 3rd quarter. St. Francis 35, Fremont Ross 22.
You know, they only rushed 3.
Yeah.
For the last few plays, it looks like maybe they're going to decide to put maybe a little pressure on us.
They're bringing with 4. Holmes, right side, looking, right off the fingertips. And it's going to be incomplete. Let's give credit to the defensive back there. Brian King, the sophomore, was in on coverage for St. Francis. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the 22. Was that Anthony again?
I think Boogie just went out. He looked a little limpy, but I can't.
That looks like 22 to me on the far side, John.
It could be.
What's
says yes, it was.
Okay, thank you. 2nd and 10. Aren't you glad you don't have to coach basketball like this? Like, okay, which kid? At least you could see their faces during basketball. So, John, I would kill you if you ever had white jerseys with white numerals. I just refuse to broadcast the games. Here's Hall throwing in the middle, wide open, touchdown, Ross! Kind of a late hit, too. Bryson Hammer on the score.
Caden stood in there like a man and took that hit because he knew he was going to get hit, but he knew if he waited, he would have the throw, and he threaded the needle. Bryson caught it. Probably should have been a personal foul penalty for a late hit in the end zone that they didn't throw. But, like, right now, we've answered the bell, and all of a sudden this is a football game. And, we've shown some – we caught a couple breaks possibly at times where they didn't take a timeout, whatever. But right now, going for 2 here, to get this, you put this in a situation where you're down only 5. And there's a lot of football to be played. And St. Francis right now has to be thinking, what happened?
Guys, we missed our first 2-point score, but have we gotten everyone since then?
No, we have to be 2 for 2.
Here is the direct snap. LeBron's, he's in on the 2-point score. Nice play. 35-30. Ross within 5. Back after this on Eagle 99.
Give your home the makeover it deserves at Fremont Floor Covering. Their knowledgeable staff can show you the many floor covering options available. Carpet, vinyl, waterproof flooring, laminate, hardwood, and ceramic tile. Fremont Floor Covering has over 150 carpet and vinyl remnants to choose from. Schedule for quality professional installation or do it yourself. Quality floor covering at affordable prices since 1997. 12 months, same as cash available. Fremont Floor Covering near the corner of North Front and State Street.
Hello, it's Pete with Sunrise. Fall is upon us. That means harvest season. Sunrise has the fuel to get you through this harvest. We have the fuel to get you through any season. Trust Sunrise to not only supply the fuel, but also know that our fuel has a premier additive package that keeps your equipment running on your demand. Quality fuel with a premier additive package will give you the confidence that your equipment will deliver the power you demand when you expect it. Call Sunrise for your on-road, off-road diesel, gasoline, and even kerosene needs. Sunrise Cooperative. Success grows here.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
Here's another great return by St. Francis. They're going to take it all the way up to the 46-yard line. So the last 2 drives, something we did so well was not give them great field position to start. But here we go after they turn it over on downs last time. They'll have the ball at the 46, their own 46. Let's see if we can stop them once again. St. Francis 35, Ross 30. Ross once trailed by 3 touchdowns in this game. Kaiser flushed out of the pocket, looking to throw it, throws late, and it's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. I don't know what happened at halftime, Scott Logan, but this is a different Ross team here in the second half.
I can't say it on the air.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that Chad had a nice little discussion with that team and decided and said, listen, we're not playing Little Giant football. This isn't the team that we have been all year round. Let's strap it up and let's play.
Right.
And I think that's so far, with just being a few minutes and here in the third quarter, they're answering the bell.
Do you guys remember when we trailed 28-6 early in the second quarter? It seems like a long time ago at this point. 35-30. 5-point lead for St. Francis. They throw it on the slant, and it's incomplete. Almost caught those. John, you almost talked too quick.
Yeah, I know.
Talbot dropped it, but then Green almost caught it on a deflection, who was a couple yards behind it, but it is incomplete, 3rd and 10. Yeah. Also, do you guys notice they've kind of gone away from the run, their bread and butter?
I think the same thing, and I've given their coach a lot of praise for the enthusiasm he brings, but right now you're not doing what you've done. And you've thrown the ball twice and got nothing, and now you're in 3rd and 10. You're giving Fremont great opportunity here to not have to defend what you're best at.
3rd and 10, Kaiser rolls near side.
Nothing.
Looking, and he'll run out of bounds. And Ross, guys, is going to get a punt for the 2nd straight drive. We went from not stopping them on 5 consecutive drives to start the football game, and now we've stopped them on 3 straight drives. So
I'm going to say this, and Lowe's just alluded to this, but, when you're a kid at any point, you come off last week and you've had everybody telling you what a great game you played, and you maybe came in here a little bit inflated off of that, and they probably got ripped at halftime, and it shows that they're growing, that they took it, they came out, they're not pouting, they're not, they're just coming back out and playing football.
Oh, boy, punter almost dropped the ball, and we almost blocked it again. Here's Spencer, lets it bounce, picks it up off the bounce. He's at the 25, he's to the 30, outside to the 40, and he'll get up to the 43, 44-yard line. Good return there by Spencer Price. And, guys, Ross can actually take a lead here, 35-30, 8:20 to play, and 7-6 was the last time we were within a possession of St. Francis.
It's a nice return.
Beautiful.
It really was. And kudos to whoever the outside guy was that stayed off his back of clipping the illegal block in the back. So the coaching staff right next door is yelling at something's there.
They just want us to speed up and go because they're not set.
Holmes throws it out to the flat, caught at the 48, up to the 50-yard line. That's Anthony Van with another reception. Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3. Ross will be at the 50-yard line here. I am just shocked that we could actually take the lead with a touchdown here. I was kind of thinking we're going for the running clock, actually, in that first half. So
there was a point, 28-6, you're thinking how long to leave your ones out there.
Right.
And now, we've shown the heart of a little giant, and we're back in this fight. And, a score here takes a lead.
7:47 to play, third quarter. Holmes throws it right side, has a man wide open. Anthony Van again up over the 40 to the 35, and now they're getting frustrated. Owen Mullins, the defensive back guys on that side, he just kind of threw his arms down like, what do I got to do to stop this guy?
Well, personally, I think we're running a great routes, obviously, but they're giving our guy a little too much cushion, I think. I mean, they're backpedaling at the snap about 5 or 6 yards off. We can do pitch and catch all night on our outside receivers.
7:30 to play, low snap. Oh, boy, Holmes is hurt. Holmes is hurt, and there's a flag before the snap, and he is limping, John.
What was that all about?
I don't know. That didn't look good, though.
He didn't. Yeah, he took an awkward step.
Oh.
But he's tough. He'll be all right. But, yeah, that looked going out there.
He took 2 or 3 awkward steps backwards. He's kind of still looking at that hamstring a little bit, too. Let's just hope. Rub some dirt on it, says his basketball coach. 1st and 15. Here's Holmes. Throws it left side. Looking. Caught! 10-5. Touchdown. Spencer Price. And Ross takes the lead with 7:10 to play in the third quarter. Wow.
I like the play. I personally don't like the attitude after the play. And as he looked back and at the defensive back as he left him basically laying on the ground. But no, it was a great play that time by Fremont Ross, and Holmes just throws a dart.
He throws a beautiful ball, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, that's right on the, right where it needs to be. And it's our first lead of the night. And, yeah, I agree, Logs. You don't need all that extra stuff.
That's stuff that we obviously were correcting the half, and all of a sudden that happens. But, hopefully we'll get ourselves a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's what get us up 3 here with 7:10 to play. And
that's a good timeout because we're kind of discombobulated on what we're doing. See, that's one of the things, too. I think when you get so celebratory, you lose track of, what you're doing for the 2-point conversion. Right. So, you're excited you score a touchdown, and you want to be excited you score a touchdown, but you don't be excited for 25 seconds. Right. Where you don't get your next play in. But man, you talked about some resiliency right here. We've just shown a ton of guts out here tonight. We just keep making plays, and we've got multiple guys doing it. You've got Boogie, you've got Bryson, you've got Spencer, you've got Adam Horenchi, you've got Dion, you've got a lot of skill guys that are going and making plays. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this team, again, is finding a way to be successful. And this not St. Francis medal, what do they have? We got punched in the mouth and we punched back. They're punched in the mouth, and they've gotten out of everything they do. They're running play action passes on 1st and 2nd down.
And I thought for sure they'd start running the ball again.
They're not playing defense right now, and we're halfway through the third quarter.
Here we go, guys. After the timeout, looking for the 2-point score to make it 38-35 Ross. Here's Holmes, wide open, walking into the end zone, 2-point score. I believe that was Bryson Hammer. It was, and it's 38-35. Okay, guys, let's go all the way back. to 8:31 in the second quarter. We were down 28-6. I was truly thinking we were heading for a running clock, Scott, at that point. We just played with no attitude, nothing we've seen all year. Just hung our heads. And now, since that point, we have outscored them 32-7 since that point. That's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
We were pointing fingers. We had body language. I mean, the whole 9 yards, and now the whole thing is flipped. And we look like, even when you watch the defense in the start to second half, they're making plays. They're getting up. They're getting back in their huddle. Like, it's not, showing each other up. It's not showy football. It's true little giant football. And again, defense comes back on the field. If St. Francis doesn't run the ball here, I'll be stunned.
Here's the kick. Taken at the 25 to the 30. 35, outside 40, 45, and another great field position for St. Francis up to the 50. That was a nice tackle, though, by the Ross defense. Isaac Fox made the tackle on special teams. Do you remember when Scott came back from the boys' room and he said, "What the?" Yeah. Live on the air, and he didn't realize we were on the air?
Well, I think you were saying what a lot of people were feeling. Like, we weren't us, and this team has been so easy to root for all year, and you just don't want to see them play like this, and now they're not.
All right, guys, here we go. They're going to go back to the ground. Here's McCoy, 45, and he's down to the 42-yard line. So they are going to try to establish the run. The point is it too late for them as they have kind of gotten out of rhythm here? 38-35. Let's call that touchdown from Holmes to Spencer Price. 40 yards to take the lead. Again, Ross trailed at one point, 28-6. They now lead 38-35. That was our Did You See That moment of the second half, brought to you by Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. See 2020 in 2020 with a customized eye care plan from Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. Kaiser going long, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by the Ross defense. Pass was intended for Talbot. And
flag down.
Can you guys give me a number on the coverage?
I can't.
On the replay,
that's Spencer.
possibly.
Oh, that's a replay from earlier, right?
Yes.
So
That's a hold on them.
Yeah, it's a hold on them with the flag.
Do you take it? Or do you make it third? Well, they got 5 on first down, didn't they? So, yeah, you do have to take it.
I just don't know what they're doing.
I don't understand why
they
they
keep taking shots. And, you ran it for 6 yards on first down. We did stop the run on the first possession. But other than that, like, even the last possession of the first half, they ran the ball. But they've just gotten out of what they were doing, and good for them. I'm glad they're doing it.
2nd and 15. Kaiser hands to the running back, McCoy, and he'll take it to the 45 and inside the 45 to the 42. So he gets the yardage back that they lost, plus a couple more. And now it's 3rd and short on probably 4-down territory. We've had one punt, right, John, tonight? Yeah. And that was by St. Francis.
We punted the first 2 possessions.
Okay.
So we haven't punted at all. And right now, I don't think, unless we do something, pick or a fumble snap or something, I just don't feel like they stop us. I mean, I just, they haven't shown the ability to get a stop. So they have to score, and what you talked about, maybe the last team has the football. And again, their special teams play, something can happen, but I think they almost have to think 4 down here.
They're down 3.
I got to get it off.
And
timeout.
So both teams have used the timeout early in this third quarter. Let's get some scores in, guys. I'm kind of interested on that Clyde Bellevue game. That was a thriller there in the first half. Last time we checked the score, it was 8-7. Bring up my score stream app. Oh, it's still Bellevue 8, Clyde 7 in the fourth quarter. That game, of course, on 92 on the Wolf. Clyde, by the way, next week on 92 on the Wolf. Bellevue has a bye. We'll have them in 2 weeks. And if Clyde wins next week, they'll move to the Eagle on Saturday night in 2 weeks. We have Ross on Friday here on Eagle 99, Pittsburgh on Saturday. Port Clinton 7, Columbian 48, Norwalk 13, Gibsonburg. Ooh, guys, it's now 33-28. Gibsonburg leading Lakota. They've cut the lead to 5 there. All right, back to live action here. 3rd and 2, 5:39 to play. Hand off. Ross there defensively, and they're going to be short of a first down. It's going to be 4th down here for St. Francis. We'll see if they go for it. Let's get a couple more scores in. Perkins leads Sandusky 31-18. Lakeover Genoa 28-7, and they're going to punt, guys.
Wow. They are going to punt.
Well, if you think about it, their average punt was about 30 yards. So, they're hoping to pin Ross back down at least a little deeper.
You're going field position here.
Yeah, I kicked the ball out of bounds.
Well, I mean, I don't even know the way they've been punting. Spencer's been pretty effective catching and getting out of there, too. Third punt in a row. Ball hits at the 15. It's going to be inside the 15, down at about the 13-yard line. Nice punt by St. Francis and the Knights. By the way, while I have an opportunity, I would like to thank the athletic director from St. Francis, Justin Edgel. Guys, when I sent the emails out asking for permission at the beginning of the pandemic season, he was the first one who responded within a day and said, you guys can do the game. We don't know where it's at. Or, well, you guys can do it. He's the first one, so I want to give him credit for that.
That's awesome.
38-35, Ross. They have the ball, 4:50 to play. There's probably so many people who turned this game off in the first half when we were down 28-6. Hey, tell Fremont we're winning right now. Here's a pass to the flat, 15-20, fumbled out of bounds, but that will be out of bounds, and Ross will have it at the 20-yard line. And I need a little help on that number on that far side, John. It's Horenchu.
Yeah, it looks like
the 11 is the worst number to see. Do you agree with that?
I don't even know.
And you think with two numbers it'd be easier.
I'm kind of trying to look just to see how he runs because you get to watch him play enough that you kind of have some clue.
Second down 2 after the gain of 8 by Horenchu. 4:18 to play. Third quarter, Ross 38, St. Francis 35. I'm not kidding. Ross is leading this game after trailing 28-6. Here's the Caden Holmes, quarterback keeper, first down more, and he's up to the 27-yard line. Can I ask you a serious question, John Cahill? Yep. When you see him on that last drive and he comes up like something's wrong with the hamstring, what do you think?
Well, it doesn't make me happy, but there's an old quote about ships are safe in the harbor, but that's not what they're built for.
Okay.
Like, I want all my kids to play football and play sports and things.
And 2 years ago when we were here, it was like a mash unit of your basketball players. Hayden was hurt. Half of them. Here we go. Throw back. Up to the 45-yard line. Ross is moving the ball with ease, and Bryson Hammer has another catch.
Beautiful throw there. They faked the bubble screen and threw that right down the seam, and Caden's in real good rhythm right now. They've got the defensive line almost tired. 52, I bragged about Charlie Moorhead. He's just not getting off the ball like he did earlier because he's on the field so much.
By the way, I stopped taking stats halfway through the first quarter when nothing was working right. So I'm going to ask Tatum how many catches Bryson has after this play, if he would tell me that, because he came in with 35. He's got quite a few. Oh, okay. 38-35, Ross. Here's throw. Almost picked. Was that a linebacker or a cornerback?
7.
Well, that's
McCoy.
that running back,
Yeah.
McCoy, but is he a linebacker and he just was kind of hiding there?
I think he went out with the slot, and then he saw the play and rotated to it. He made a nice football play there, and, that's something we haven't said for them in a while. Like, they haven't made a play on either side of the football, and he probably should have picked that off. We've kind of got a replay booth running with the lag on the YouTube stream, and so it looked like to me he had both hands on it and probably should have gotten it, but he didn't, and second and 10 here.
Ball at the 44 of Ross. 3:12 to play, third quarter. 38-35, Fremont Ross by 3. Holmes has LeBron's to his right. Here comes a blitz from the linebacker, left side. Throw to Horenchu, caught at the 45, and out of bounds at about the 41. Boy, Horenchu's got a lot of catches, Scott, tonight as well.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. There again, these backs are playing, when the ball's snapped, they're 7 yards off the player, and they don't want to get beat deep, and I get that.
Is that because of the speed of our receivers?
I'm going to say yes, because, once they're 5 yards off the snap of the ball, they start backpedaling before the ball's hardly even snapped. So, but that gives Fremont receivers a lot of cushion.
2:50 to play. Holmes is going to keep it himself. Has some running room, 35-30. He's to the 25 and out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Gain of 20 for sophomore quarterback Caden Holmes. And, John, we haven't seen a lot of that tonight, but every time he does it, it looks special, doesn't it? Yeah, and you like to see like Adam Renshaw hustling over to help him up, him getting in space, just all of the things as a coach you like in terms of being good teammates and making good football plays.
Holmes throws it on the slant, but it's behind Bryson Hammer. 2nd and 10. By the way, they officially spotted him at the 21, so they're just outside the Fremont floor covering red zone here. Hey, thanks to all the sponsors bringing us Fremont Federal Credit Union High School football this year. We want to thank UIS Insurance, Frozone, Holler Sheet Metal, Fremont Athletic Supply, Frickers, Welty Insurance Group, Fremont Floor Covering, the Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters, along with Eye Centers of Northwest Ohio. We'll get to the rest of them after this play. Holmes throws, and it's behind again. Hammer. High school football also brought to you by Sunrise Co-op, Friendship Stores, Crown Battery, Lodge & Sons, Flooring America, Grun Drug, and Burns Electric. Without those guys, we wouldn't be here, and we thank them for their sponsorship.
You know, he's just got our sponsors are awesome. Such a small window to throw that in. And, you know, we expect him to make it because he's him. But I think I can't overstate, we'll go for this, but you want something positive here in these two plays.
3rd and 10, Holmes has a man caught at the 15.
Get up the field.
Get the first down. Ross, first down. Anthony Van with another touchdown, and Ross makes the lead even bigger, boys.
Great job. I heard John yell, go, 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 go.
Well, I just wanted to get the first down.
Yeah,
but
and he kept breaking
once he got it, he put his head down and just got through people. And, man, I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know if you can say enough good things about what we've done here at the end of this. This has been well, you just talk about the difference in team from the first part of the first half to this.
We put up 4 straight scores at this point?
Yeah.
So we trailed 35-14, and we're now leading at 44-35. And a 2-point score would actually make it. No, we're already at a 2-possession game. So that's the best part, Scott. We're at a 2-possession game right now.
2-possession game, and the switch was flipped at the half, obviously.
Right.
I don't know what the coaching staff said or Coach Long did, but the wake-up call was answered. The bell was answered. And so far, Fremont Ross has done a nice job here in the second half. And I still don't understand why St. Francis came out throwing the ball to start the third quarter when everything seemed to be clicking and clicking. But, now they're going to be forced to throw the ball.
Yeah, but guys, how many times do you watch the NFL on Sunday or college football and something's working and they're just blowing a team out, right? And then they come out in the second half and they try to reinvent the wheel. And you're like, and then the other team gets back in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Yeah, I guess if you're going to try to reinvent the wheel, I'd keep plugging it down one more time.
If I'm them, I run the ball here. They have a much better chance of breaking a big play off the run than they do trying to throw. But, and it didn't look good, him getting up. And he's a good athlete there. Domo Austin, 6'3", 235. We were in a position where we had a pretty big lead last week and didn't continue to capitalize. And you just hope today we keep our foot on the gas. And, St. Francis.
We're keeping the foot on the gas this week, John.
This is what's been working. And, I don't know. I've watched a fair amount of football in my life. I don't know if I've seen a game turn this drastically.
No, I thought it was well over in the second quarter. Here's Holmes on the slant, caught. And Ross.
Van.
Anthony Van again.
He's having a huge night.
46-35, Fremont Ross. Wow. Seriously, I'm not kidding. When it was 28-6, it just seems like everything was going wrong here in the booth.
Yeah.
Down there. So, wow, St. John's 37. Right? And Whitmer, we're on 14. Bluetooth now, 14. So, by the way, Kyle Knight, Scott Logan in the booth with John Cahill and myself. And next week, Scott will be back on the sidelines for a playoff game. A playoff game.
Home game.
Yes.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to that next Friday night when Ross takes on Parma Normandy. Can you guys tell me what their nickname is? Anybody?
No.
Scott, John?
I have no idea.
Invaders.
Invaders?
That means they're green and white.
They're going to be invading for 1 week. Then they're going to head back to Parma, Normandy.
Here we go. Kick is taken at the 30 by St. Francis. They're going to run it laterally to the 34, 35, up to the 40, 45, and into our territory. Boy, guys, we have 2 white jerseys down on the field. One of them
doesn't look good at all.
No. They have started so many possessions in our territory tonight. Let's see if I can get a number.
I can't.
Here, I got mine.
You know, you hate to see this.
I can't, even with my
tell you.
binoculars, I cannot tell. So, Chad knows Scott and I's feeling about the white on white. We've talked to him a lot about it. I don't think because Chad really cares, because it's all about the players, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Chad does everything we ask of him, and he's wonderful. I'm making a joke. I don't want it to get back to Chad that I was talking about the radio.
Chad Long we're talking about?
Yes, Chad Long. Now, the basketball coach, he can be a jerk sometimes. Don't you think, Scott, that basketball coach? I don't know. And I'm not talking about Juan. I'm talking about the other guy.
Yeah. You guys know I coach Chad Long in football?
Is that
True story.
Wow.
Freshman football team.
Is that right? Really? I got a funny text from Mike Lento yesterday. There's a player down the field. I said, Mike, can you make it to Prickers for a playoff preview show? And he texts back and he says, I think so, Kyle, but let me check my flag football schedule. LOL. And I said, well, that was funny, right? And he says, no, I actually coach flag football as well.
He's coaching like their biddy flag football.
I mean, you talk about a guy who's all in. Michael Lento, that guy, he loves football. He loves kids.
For miles.
Yes.
He was one that I would talk to some during the COVID confusion of summer, just because you feel bad for the kids, you feel bad for your coaches, and so we would kind of sit and complain and stress and share any information we find out. Boy, I don't know. I wish we'd get a number on this.
I looked through the binoculars and I still couldn't see the number. Now there's people everywhere around the down Fremont Ross player. I guess we could check scores, guys, while we have some.
I just saw Bellevue scored a 16-7 over Clyde late.
Hey, Adam Klein listening to the ball game tonight says come back. So, Adam, I'm glad you're listening.
Whoever it is.
Is that Boogie?
That's 32, I think,
32.
guys.
That's Boogie. Isn't it?
No, Anthony's 22.
32 is Elijah Sims.
Freshman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's sad, guys.
We
hate
don't
for
like
anybody to get hurt.
anybody to get hurt, but
he's
now he's walking
he's
off
under
on
his
his
own
own,
power now.
which is good.
Well, let's hope this doesn't stop the momentum of what Fremont Ross has done.
And I think you defensively, you've not kicked. Field position hasn't been our friend here in the second half, other than the first kickoff. But if you can get another stop here, and I think St. Francis, you have to go 4 downs here. Like, I don't know why you punted last time. You've shown no ability to stop them at all.
Look, John, they have a bunch on that top of the formation. Haven't seen that
I hope they keep throwing it.
Here we go. Kaiser throws to the opposite side. It's caught. He shakes. Oh, my gosh. He's bobbling the ball all the way down the sideline, down to the 36. Nice catch by Russell. Did you see that, John? He just kept bobbling the ball. Now, let's just say he stepped out of bounds while he's bobbling it.
No
he
catch.
never really had possession at that point. So.
No, but if they do that, I'm good with that. Like, if they throw it around, I'd be fine with that. The thing that still worries me a little bit is just 7 in space. He's been tough to bring down, and they're spreading us out a little bit here.
Bunch formation again to the top. Looks like they want to go one-on-one to the right. Here is a pass caught. Touchdown.
Wow.
Jamari Russell from 35 yards out, boys, and we have us a ball game. St. Francis has come back with 1:50 to play, and we're still in the third quarter. Kaiser to Russell.
They probably should go for 2 here. It puts it at 3. I don't know the way points are in this game. I mean, it's a crazy touchdown game. But I mean, you kick here, you're down 4, and you're probably still looking to get points because nobody's stopped anybody. They haven't stopped us, I should say, for a while. So,
well, this would make it 46-42 on the point after. And again, this is Kenner, and he boots that ball right between the uprights. So we'll keep it here at 46. 41.
Hats off to them because they hadn't shown the ability to throw the football like that. They make 2 throws and score in virtually no time. And, it would have been easy to take your ball and go home right now because nothing has gone right for you for a long time. In fact, you end the half by butchering the clock. You haven't gotten a first down, and Fremont's just marched up and down the field on you. Hats off to them for staying in the fight. We have been fortunate this year, and we've seen some courageous efforts by both teams. I thought the Finley game, both teams fought a good fight. The Whitmer game, both teams fought. Obviously, last week was a classic. And this game, holy cow. I mean, it's 46-42.
You made the point. I don't think we're going to take our foot off the gas this week.
Oh, we got to keep
did
scoring.
For a couple of possessions last week, and we were trying to establish the run, but it just didn't happen.
No.
So, all right, Kenner to kickoff. 46-42, Ross by 4 with 1:50 to play. Glad you're with us tonight. We might get out of here at midnight. Who knows? Pooch kick. Price off the bounce. He dropped it. Goes back to the 19. Picks it up. He runs laterally. Still running laterally. Still running sideways. And finally brought down at the 21. I really wish we would see if one of those would go out of bounds, Scott. It looks like every time it might go out of bounds.
It does. And, the first indication of back there as being a kickoff returner or a punt returner is you got to get onto the ball. Okay?
Right.
The more chances that thing has to take a hop, its odds are it's going to take a bad hop, especially on the turf. But yeah, it looks like we got another guy.
I think that's Spencer, actually.
He's just such a home run hitter that I think he's like a riverboat gambler. He wants to go get the ball and try to make plays. And, wow.
Yeah, Bowling Green held Napoleon at the end and wins. They're still undefeated, right? Or at least they did finally lost. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw it a couple weeks ago. They were still
they've had a great year. But I just think Spencer, he thinks every time he touches it, he can score, and you need that in your deep guy. And so he's not going to be everyone I think that's going to say, just let it go out of bounds and we'll go from here. He thinks he's going to get it and go make a play, and he's got that kind of courage. Where he does touch it and he makes some special things happen.
Here we go. Ross with the ball. 1:42 to play, third quarter. They lead at 46-42. We're back in the pistol here. Trips to the top of the formation. Now LeBron's to the left of Caden Holmes. Throw to the flat. Caught. Bryson Hammer, 20. He's to the 25. And that'll be a gain of 4. Clock still running. 1:30 to play.
He makes the correct read on that so often. If they bring 3 out and they cover with 2, he throws it. And it's a 5-6 yard gain, at minimum. If they bring 3, then he goes to a different read. But, I think that's a credit to the coaching staff and Caden and receivers that they see if they bring 3 or they have 2 covering 3, we'll block the 2 guys and throw it to the open guy. And it's quick, it's easy, it's a long handoff, and give those guys a chance to make plays.
1:05 to play until the end of the quarter. Holmes on the quarterback keeper. Outside, has the first down and spins down. Oh, a late flag, too, for a late hit. Yep. It comes with 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
There was 2 great blocks on that play that sprung him for sure.
Yeah, they cracked back on the edge. It was tough.
Beautiful job.
These St. Francis coaches, I'm watching them down there, and they're not very happy about that flag.
Well, it was kind of an awkward way Caden went down, and I don't know if the guy, they're so far away from us again, but, he gets in space like that, boy, he looks just so quick. And again, now the ball dug on near to midfield after the kickoff return issue. And, we're looking to go to the fourth quarter, and boy, it's going to be a fun fourth quarter.
Yes, it is. 46-42 Ross. Holmes trying to get him to jump offside by clapping multiple times, but no jump. Now he'll look over to Eddie and get the signal on the sideline. And where's the down to 3? We're going to have to call timeout, guys. 2, 1, and Ross is going to have to use the timeout here. I was trying to find the play clock, and I finally found it in the end. Yeah, well, I'm looking this way, and you're looking that way. But, yeah, I found it, and we'll keep it here with 30 seconds remaining. We're down to 1 timeout, and they're down to 2 timeouts.
Unless they're going to draw something up here on this 1st and 10. I thought for sure that if they had to take the delay again, take the 5
yards,
but save that timeout. I mean, it's not like we're up 3 scores.
Well, to your point too, Scott, we're getting chunk yardage at this point. We're not getting 2 yards, 3 yards. We're getting 5 to 10 yards at a time. So
unless we turn the ball over, you just don't feel like they can stop us.
No, that's true. That's true.
Like, I just feel like we're going to get a first down. They haven't shown the ability since the game was 20 to 7.
But I go back to what Scott said. It's how their corners are playing on receivers. They're so far off.
And when they snap the ball, I mean, they're backing up 2 to 3 more yards at least. So,
and they had some level of pressure early in the game in Caden, and right now he's just comfortable. He's seeing what's there. He's making the right read. He got away with one maybe that he could have gotten picked on the last drive, but overall, He's throwing beautiful footballs.
30 seconds remaining third quarter. Ross by 4. Holmes throws to the flat. LeBron spins off the tackle up to the 48. And, guys, I don't think we're going to have to run another play. That's going to be the end of the third quarter, assuming we don't go in rocket mode here. I wouldn't know why we would even run a play, right, before the end of the quarter. You guys on the same wavelength with me here?
Yeah, I mean, let the clock run out.
They're going to.
And then get to a point where you can call whatever you want.
All right, let's take a break. You're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Ross 46, St. Francis 42. 12 minutes to play from the Glass Bowl on Eagle 99.
Mom?
Yeah?
Remember how you asked me to give the dog a bath?
Yeah?
Well, he sort of got loose.
Oh, okay, honey.
There's water all over the new floors upstairs.
Hey, it happens.
Waterproof, mud-proof floors. From hardwood looks to stone and tile, they have it all. Lodge & Sons Flooring America, where friends send friends. And right now, get up to $1,000 off or enjoy no-interest financing during the spill-proof flooring sale. Save big on waterproof carpet and hard surface flooring. Lodge & Sons Flooring America, 702 Stone Street in Fremont.
Grundy Drug is your convenient, caring neighborhood pharmacy. Fremont's only locally owned pharmacy supports the community you live and work in. They give back to the area with many things, such as this sports broadcast. Support your local independent pharmacy and businesses. Let's keep our community prospering by buying local. Along with your prescription needs, you can purchase cards and unusual gift items at great prices at Grundy Drug. A satellite postal station is offered also. Good luck, athletes. From the team at Grundy Drug on South Front Street in Fremont.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
And welcome back to the Glass Bowl at the University of Toledo. It's Kyle Knight, John Cahill, and Scott Logan, all coming from our beautiful booth here. And it's 2nd and 7 for Ross. Holmes throws to the flat. Going back and catching it is the receiver at the 46-yard line. Renshue again. Boy, he has had multiple catches tonight between him and Hammer.
His dad was a high school teammate of mine.
Oh, was he? Okay.
He's a linebacker, and his son, clearly a better athlete. And
now, when you played at UT, were there this many people in the stands? Or when you stood on the sidelines at UT?
I got a lot of chance to check out the sidelines in my career.
Boy, there's a big crowd here tonight of less than 100 people. I feel like Bob Uecker in Major League.
I think we might have more people to practice in this actually.
Yeah.
But it's not nobody's fault.
No,
you can
it's
sell tickets. This thing would be packed tonight.
Right.
I mean, imagine if this was the game to go to the playoffs.
Oh,
you know, the edge this thing would have.
46-42. Ross on 3rd down and 2 here. Holmes trying to get them to jump offside. Still 13 on the play clock.
Caden runs it here.
I agree. Maybe a run-pass option. Nope, quarterback draw. It's a design run. First down, and he's still in bounds. I thought he was still in there, Scott, at the 40-yard line. The only thing about that is you don't want some linebacker coming over and hitting him thinking he's not out of bounds.
Still going.
Yeah. So that was a design run that time, John, and just like you called it.
I think we go here no matter what. It's 4-down territory the whole way down the field and let the chips fall where they may here. I think if you score again here, you put yourself in great stead.
He did go out of bounds, so it's 11:04 and the clock is stopped. Ross 46, St. Francis 42 here at the Glass Bowl. I'm just going to spend the night in the booth. Here we go. Holmes over the middle, caught and hammered at the 20. Did he drop it at the end?
No, that should be a catch.
Yeah, it is a catch, and then the ball came out at the end.
They're calling it incomplete.
What?
Oh, they are? Is that Spencer? That looked like Spencer that time.
I think it is.
Yes, it was.
We're so far away that I don't know if he came down with it or not. I mean, you guys will be able to see better on the YouTube video.
Oh, actually, we're watching BCSN up here.
Oh, we finally switched to the.
What's funny is they switch from game to game to game. So every time I look up to see a replay, it's a different game. So 2nd down and 10. But that was Spencer on that catch attempt. So at the 39,
nice
pass to fumble. And it's St. Francis ball at the 43-yard line. Was that Boogie who dropped it?
I think.
That was LeBron's. I'm sorry.
And you feel like that's the only way to stop us.
That's like a turnover, guys.
If we turn the football over, Now, they had success throwing the football here. If I'm then, I think that's a fluke, and I go back to running the ball here again and trying to establish that. There's a ton of time left, and there's a ton of turns in this game.
You know, the other thing is, have we had a turnover in this?
No, we haven't turned them over
We
at
have
all.
not turned them over. So
No.
we have 3. We're -3 in the
Right.
turnover ratio.
They gave up that last drive of the first half that you talked about not taking a timeout. And
Yeah, but that's not a turnover.
But they've punted 3 times. But, I mean, that's the only time that they've...
Boy, this is going to be just like last week.
Yeah.
St. Francis trails by 4, but they have the ball. Kaiser to throw. Has a man wide open at the 45-50 to the 40 and run out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The run out was by Deion Bradley, and the catch was by Joe Petro.
The play they scored the touchdown on early. They roll one way and bring the tight end back through, and we just lost him that time. And well-designed play by St. Francis. Boy, there are a lot of gutty high school football teams in the track. I mean, these teams just are so resilient. I mean, both teams just, you think they're beat, they just battle back.
Yeah, I thought we had them down, guys.
Yeah, I did too.
They're battling right back. Here's the running back, and he'll go for a couple. Stephen McCoy. He had a huge first half, guys, but since then we've been, I don't know if we've just been more adept to stopping the run, and I do want to give credit there. Our player of the game last week, Marcus Peters, came in and made the hit there. Second down. They're actually going to give him 3, so 2nd and 7.
I mean, we can hear the coaches next door, and I think they're very frustrated with the fact that we weren't doing assignment football.
Yes.
And I think we're doing assignment football now. We're not taking the easy way. We're eating blocks. We're letting the linebackers flow, and we're making plays.
John, actually, everybody on the radio heard what was going on next door. Everyone heard everything, so... Here we go. Kaiser, one-on-one, outside. It's caught at the 5 and out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That was Green, Charles Green on the reception. Officially out at the 4. So it's going to be 1st and goal, St. Francis at the 4, and they can take a lead back after Ross took their first lead at 38-35. And now it's 46-42.
Kaiser's throwing good football.
He sure is.
I mean, those last 3 throws he's made have been 4 throws he's made.
Instead of David, he looks like Deshaun out there. Here's the handoff.
Offside.
Yep.
Good call.
McCoy, there's a flag at the top. So this will be a 5-yard penalty. By the way, St. Francis in the Fremont floor covering red zone. I couldn't tell you how many times they've been here, but it was a lot, especially in the first half. If you're just joining us, if you're on your way home from a game, Ross trailed in this game 28-6. They trailed at halftime 35-22, but they scored touchdowns on the first 3 drives of the third quarter. St. Francis scored with 1:50 left in the third quarter to make it 46-42, and now St. Francis can score here and take a lead with 9.5 to play in the fourth quarter. McCoy on the running back. 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown, St. Francis. And they take the lead back at 48-46.
And that's what we saw in the first half. Like, that's the kind of football they were playing. And, again, hats off to them for answering the bell. I've been very impressed with Kaiser and what he's done in leading this team. He's made good decisions. He's made good throws. And as a quarterback and leader, you know, he didn't let him get too down. And when they got chances to make plays, they've bounced back and taken a lead here. It's a heck of a football game, guys.
It's a fun one. Kenner with the point after.
He's made them all.
And he splits the uprights. Again, we'll take a break. It's 3-point ball game. St. Francis on top, 49-46 on Eagle 99.
Hi, it's Eagle 99 and 92 on the Wolf. Sports Director Kyle Knight for Athletic Supply in downtown Fremont. When it comes to outfitting the sports staff here at the radio station, we go to Juan and Athletic Supply. Athletic Supply offers us affordable prices on shirts and pullovers and handles all the custom embroidery. No matter what your sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, or volleyball, you'll find the equipment and clothing you need to make you look good and play good. So get in the game at Athletic Supply in downtown Fremont.
Mom?
Yeah?
Remember how you asked me to give the dog a bath?
Yeah?
Well, he sort of got loose.
Oh, okay, honey.
There's water all over the new floors upstairs.
Hey, it happens.
Waterproof, mud-proof floors. From hardwood looks to stone and tile, they have it all. Lodge & Sons Flooring America, where friends send friends. And right now, get up to $1,000 off or enjoy no-interest financing during the Spill-Proof Flooring Sale. Save big on waterproof carpet and hard surface flooring. Lodge & Sons Flooring America, 702 Stone Street in Fremont.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle 99 WFRO.
Here's the kickoff. Short. Picked up by Ross at the 25 to the 30 and up to the 34-yard line. Tredarian Taylor on the return for the Little Giants, who trail now 49-46. What a twist in turns we've had in this game. 7-0 St. Francis, 7-6 after Ross scored. Then St. Francis ran out to a 28-6 first half lead. Ross cut it to 35-22 at the break. Ross took a 46-35 lead. And now it's 49-46 St. Francis. Ross has the ball back with 9:23 to play. Kyle Knight, John Cahill, Scott Logan from the Glass Bowl at the University of Toledo. Here's Holmes. Design run, right side, nowhere to go, and he will be gang tackled by 3 blue jerseys. And leading the way was Joe Petro again, 2nd and 10, no gain.
Joe Petro's trying to...
Hold on. Go ahead.
He's trying to shadow Caden. I mean, they've got a decent game plan where they just put him in middle and he kind of fouls Caden. He'll occasionally blitz, but that's as good a job as anybody's done of stringing out Caden on that sweep. He's been very successful at it all year. And now we're back in 5 wide here. And, we've been good at this all night, good at this all season. So
2nd and 10, Holmes looking to pass, throws, has a man wide open at the 50, to the 45. Bryson Hammer over the 40, a late flag comes in for a block in the back, but it will be a first down, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about the block in the back.
That's a good call. We're still going to, it should be a first down, I think, from spot of foul.
It should be probably about just over midfield, maybe.
And Bryson just wide open.
Yes, he was.
I tell you one thing, and I was a quarterback in flag football, and then in my world went to receiver, but I don't know how he does this with this many guys. Like when we played, you had like 2 receiver sides, and it was really like you're in the curl or the out. Or, I mean, he's reading 5 different players and what they're doing, and he just seems to find the right guy so often. So, first down here, unfortunately, blocking the back gives us a little, we're not in their territory now. But, again, this 5 wide look, St. Francis has not had a lot of success getting stops off this. And so spread them out, like Caden make some decisions and reads. And, we've got one-on-one out here with Spencer Price on the edge, and I think that might be a good look.
After the penalty, Ross 1st and 10 at their own 47, trailing by 3, 8:13 to play. Holmes throws to the flat, caught. Up at the 49, maybe the 50-yard line, Spencer Price on the catch. That will be a gain of 4. Makes 2nd down and 6. 7:57 and counting. St. Francis 49, Fremont Ross 46. Boy, guys, I thought we'd had enough offense last week, but we've eclipsed that this week here. Here's Holmes, 2nd and 6, looking, throwing over the middle, caught, 40, 35. And down to the 32.
I was impressed with that time where Holmes looked like he was going to throw the ball.
Yes.
But he brought it back, and the read's not there, and he went and checked off to the next receiver.
He was looking on the flat.
Yeah, Tredarian Taylor. I thought that's who it was, and that's who it was. So 1st and 10, Ross at the 32-yard line. Oh, that's Alejandro. Excuse me. Kalijah.
Nice bump fake.
Coming back, but it was incomplete. Thrown underneath, and the ball hits the carpet. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Just underthrown there. So Kalijah, just to correct myself, had that last reception. Ball at the 32 of St. Francis. With the incompletion, clock stopped with 7:22 to play. St. Francis 49, Fremont Ross 46.
To me, I just don't understand their alignment. Like, they've got a lot of guys in space that isn't anybody. And, some...
Holmes, quarterback draw.
Go, Caden.
Trying to get outside, and he'll be run out of bounds after a gain of 3 at the 30-yard line. So 3rd down coming up for Fremont Ross. Obviously, 4-down territory.
Yeah,
we have no field goal kicker tonight, so...
Nope, and... you get yourself in a situation where it's 3rd and, 7 now, a little more workable. It gives you an opportunity to run Caden again. He can throw the football. You can move the pocket. A lot of options here.
I look for Boogie on this play. I really do.
Third
like
and
a hitch and go or something.
3rd and 7. One running back in the formation this time.
Hoagie's been great tonight.
Yeah.
He sure has. That's Barnett in the backfield with Caden. On 3rd down and 7. Holmes is going to roll to the right. Throws it.
Deep.
It's caught at the 15 and down to the 12-yard line. And that was, I believe, Anthony Fan there. Let me check the replay, but... You know, even on TV, Scott, you can't even tell the numbers of these white jerseys.
I mean, literally.
Oh, it's Horenchu, guys. Horenchu, yeah.
He's had a big night, too.
Horenchu, all the wide receivers have been playing well tonight. In the Fremont floor covering red zone, down at the 13-yard line. We're here at the University of Toledo Glass Bowl. St. Francis 49, Fremont Ross 46. We are a mile from the field, and the white jerseys with white numerals a little tough for us with the glaring lights. Horenchu in motion to the far side. Holmes throws, looking for the corner, and it might be picked off.
Could be an interception.
Oh, lucky for us.
Very lucky.
So close to an interception in that left corner. And I don't know if he either dropped it or he was out of bounds.
We just went and picked the football.
Yeah, he dropped it. He did drop it. And let's talk about that Jimani Russell. We've called that name a lot for St. Francis in coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Guys, I think we're finally getting to the point we're running out of time, and we need to score here to take the lead back and get a stop. 49-46. We've trailed by as many as 3 touchdowns in the ballgame. 28-6 back at the 8:31 mark. We've actually led by as many as 9 points, but right now, Ross trails by 3. Here comes the blitz. Holmes needs to get rid of it. Throws it. Oh, he overthrew him at the 7-yard line. We all 3 saw the same thing simultaneously, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And I do believe that was Alejandro again on the target.
He just, Caden has such a knack of, like, finding a way out of pressure. And there, I think that play's supposed to go the other side. He feels the pressure, rolls out, and just misses the throw by a little bit. With a lot of touch, a lot of pressure, but 2-down territory. Don't have to go panic mode here, but you definitely want to make something big happen.
Here's Holmes. Throwing slant, and it is dropped. Incomplete. 4th down and 10. So they went to the slant, which has been so good this year.
Yeah, and he had him.
And he did have it. And he kind of threw it just a little behind.
A little behind him, but...
and that was Van, the intended target. So, guys, 4th and 10, and we're forced to go for it here, even though it's a 3-point game. This is a thing, if we had our kickers, right? Aiden Carter, we'd probably be kicking a field goal here. But both our kickers are out, both Carter and Pena, due to COVID protocols. So Ross will go for it on 4th and 10. Holmes rolls right, throws in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He overthrew him in the back of the end zone. Ross will turn it over on downs, and it's a 49-46 ball game. St. Francis on top by 3.
All right, now, you have a timeout left. You have a lot of time left, but you have to get stopped here. You know, and it's one of those situations where you've got to come out and trust your defense to make plays. And, you know, we've been in this situation last week where, you know, St. John's made the big plays late. Right now, St. Francis made the big plays late. Defensively, we need to step up, get a turnover, do something to help us out here a little bit.
Kaiser from his own 13 hands to McCoy. McCoy runs it all the way up to the 20. And that'll be a gain of 7 for Stephen McCoy. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 3 at the 20-yard line. The clock is down to 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. St. Francis 49, Fremont Ross 46. What a ball game again here tonight. Rosso in a huge hole in the first half, down 28-6, fought back, took a lead of 46-35 in the second half, but has given up 2 straight touchdowns to St. Francis, and now they trail by 3.
And they're definitely trying to run clock.
They'll hand off to McCoy, and he'll have his first down up over the 25 to the 26-yard line. 4:49 to play, and there's another first down. And McCoy has been beautiful tonight. Stephen McCoy,
here's the unfortunate thing, guys. We'll have to see him next year. He's only a junior.
He's a good football player. He plays on both sides of the ball. He's a heck of a runner. He's done a decent job of covering on the back end. He's impressive. And, they're doing a nice job right now of staying in huddle, coming out late. And, Fremont's got to get a stop here. There's only one time out left. You don't want a 7-yard gain here on first down. You've got to bring some run blitz, do some things to stuff this thing.
Here's McCoy again. Stutter steps up over the 30, 35, and he's going to be close to a first down with a dive at the end there.
If it's close, though.
Yeah, well, again, we haven't seen a measurement in 6 weeks.
I think this one's a little...
This one's short.
Second and one.
Unfortunately. I really had the first down.
I know, you lose a play, but second and one. This is where defensively... take a gamble here, maybe bring some pressure that you haven't shown, something, you just need a big player, get a stop of some kind, maybe we would have 3rd and 4.
See what Kaiser does. This is David Kaiser, the brother of Deshaun Kaiser. He is a senior quarterback here at St. Francis. First down and more, 40 up to the 45 before he's finally brought down by the Ross defense. And... guys, time's becoming critical. Dion Bradley on the tackle.
You're talking, they're going to snap this with under 3, more than likely right around 3. You got one timeout left, but if you give up another first down here, you're putting yourself in real jeopardy of not getting the football back. So, you see what you get here. The kids have showed such courage tonight and have just fought, and you wonder if they've just, got enough left in the tank here in a game like this. It's been so back and forth.
13 touchdowns tonight, guys, by the two teams.
And they're running the same play pretty much. They're yelling next door, but zone left. It's going to be coming right here to us.
Yep, there's the running back, McCoy. Wow, he stiffed on two guys. He's outside at the 50, stays in bounds, and literally 3 missed tackles by the Fremont Ross defense there, and another first down with 2:47 remaining.
That's just him on his own.
There is.
Like they took the play away, and he just read it and went backwards, and then he threw a man-sized stiff arm at the end. And he's done some really good things tonight. Your game's on the line right here with one time out left. Another first down puts you probably in a position where they can start thinking about taking knees. So you need to make a play here, put something behind the sticks, take your time out, and give your offense a little time to work. They got 12 to go here.
Time is so critical right now. 2:15. And it's 1st and 10. We only have one timeout remaining. A first down would pretty much seal it. And McCoy gets to the 37-yard line. Gain of 6. And now Ross.
A good call. I think Chad's taking... No.
Yep.
Chad's taking his time out.
They pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, but I like the call because this is the game. And... you gave up a little bit there, but you're in 2nd and 5. Push on everything you can push on here to get the kids to give some kind of a big-time effort, bring the house. If they pull it out and throw it, hats off. But, if you can get them behind the sticks here a little bit, you're talking maybe get some kind of a punt, maybe get a punt block. Spencer, we talked about is dangerous on the back end of this, but, man, what a game.
Right, but it's the second week in a row, John.
Yeah.
We're taking a game that we had.
Yes.
It took till late till we had it, and then we found a way to kind of lose that lead for the second straight week. Last week, a great comeback by St. John's, and we had the ball with a chance to at least tie it at the end. This feels like, boy, they get one more first down, this game's over. So,
well, it felt like first half like you didn't know. You were talking running clock. I'm thinking like, how long do you play Caden?
Right.
Let him run around out there. Yeah, let's put some different guys in and get ready for next week. Because, in reality, like if you make a playoff run, it is what it is. But, boy, come on, get stopped.
Here we go. 2nd and 5. They're going to give it right up the middle. And short of a first down by... Nope, he's short by a yard. And, again, that's Stephen McCoy, the junior running back, who has had a great night here. And it's going to be 3rd and 1 with 1:45 to play. So if they do get a first down, that will end the game. St. Francis, barring a miracle at the glass bowl, like the miracle of the Meadowlands.
Well, I'm just hoping that, that we hold them and there's we haven't seen a measurement all year, remember?
Yeah.
So I'd be kind of curious to see what happens if it's even close to a first down. We'll have to wait and see, but hopefully the Little Giants can pin their ears back and get a stop here.
Carson Clark. Here we go. Third and one.
Here he comes.
Heavy formation, and it's a first down.
First down.
If you look at the official, he's a
Yeah,
yard
that's
past.
Yeah.
That's going to be the ball game, guys. Wow, a valiant comeback by Ross. Again, they trailed 28-6. Fought back to take a 46-35 lead. Gave up 2 touchdowns. And we haven't scored. We actually, get this, guys. We scored the first 3 touchdowns of the third quarter. Haven't scored since. And now it's going to be St. Francis going to 4-2. Ross will fall to 3-3. And we'll limp into the playoffs after 2 heartbreaking losses in the last 2 weeks to 2 really good teams in St. John's and St. Francis. The Knights take a knee. They'll have to do that. Nope, that'll be the last play of the game because we're under 40 seconds. And 30 seconds and counting here at the Glass Bowl. We'll have our post-game show. We'll name our Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters Player of the Game. And we'll head to the playoffs, guys, for the first time in several years. And Ross will take on Parma, Normandy, Friday night here on Eagle 99. We'll wrap it up when we come back to the Glass Bowl. The final score, St. Francis 49, Fremont Ross 46. You're listening to Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football on Eagle 99.
Hi, I'm Tony Camilleri, CEO of the Fremont Federal Credit Union. We are proud to again sponsor high school sports on Eagle 99, 93.1, The Wolf, and 100.9 Coast Country. Whether it's for the community we live in or guiding people with the biggest financial decisions of their lives, we believe in people helping people. If you live, work, worship, volunteer, or attend school in Sandusky, counties, you're eligible to join us. Investing in our communities and our youth are what we're all about. Visit us at FremontFCU.com. Membership eligibility required. Program referred by NCUA.
I'm Mike Green, president of the Fremont Ross Athletic Booster Club. Pick up your 2021 booster cards for only $10 this year. We have 46 local merchants in the county. Plus you receive a one-time appreciation discount. Cards are available at Dennis, Family Genesis Outlet, Fremont Ross High School. The booster card is available to our sponsors for next player of the game. Join us on Facebook at Fremont Ross Athletic Boosters and meeting updates.
Insurance. Realty Insurance Group will give you a pain-free pandemic insurance checkup. Realty Insurance Group and Erie Insurance have coverage for home, life, auto, boats, motorcycles, and commercial. Get a quote you can trust and get a chance to win a gas card. Our families are all yours. Call Realty Insurance Group at 419-334-4477. Your Erie agents in Fremont, Tiffin, Fostoria, Cary, and Sandusky. And at weltyinsurance.com.
Fremont's only locally owned pharmacy supports the community you live and work in. Take it back to the area with many things, such as this sports broadcast. Support your local independent pharmacy and businesses. Let's keep our community prospering by buying along with your prescription needs and purchases. Front Street in Fremont.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99. Eagle
49-46. What a strange game. They fought their way back at halftime to make it 35-22. So Ross scored the final score of the second quarter and then scored the first 3 scores of the second half. All of them were touchdown passes. Bryson Hammer, 22 yards. Good, right? At 46-35, I think we all felt good. Yep. But then St. Francis came back and scored the final 2 scores. Kaiser to Russell, 35 yards. All still up by 4 at that point. And then the touchdown run with 9:28 to play. And then team scored after that. 49-46 the final. And Ross falls to 3-3. St. Francis is 4-2. With more afternoon to the Fremont Federal Credit Union. 99.
And Federal. Shotgun. Tiffin spot for premium frozen yogurt.
Facebook at Fremont Wallace Athletic Boosters for monthly meeting updates and events. Go Little Giant.
Be purchased at Burns. The selection of well-known appliance brands will give you the wow look you want and save energy. Burns is open late till 8 every Monday and Thursday. Burns also delivers and provides in-home service. Stop at Burns today at 116 East Market Street in downtown Tiffin or at BurnsElectric.com.
Frozen yogurts and more than 30 yummy toppings. Finish your creation off with hot fudge, caramel, or peanut butter sauce. And then dig in with our magical spoons. Frozone Frozen Yogurt, located at 114 South Washington Street in Tiffin. Open 7 days a week. Make sure to like and follow Frozone Tiffin on Facebook and Instagram.
Fremont Federal Credit Union High School Football. Eagle 99 WFRO.
And welcome back to the 49-46. St. Francis wins the game. But guys, we have another week. We got the playoffs, new season.